All right, looks like we are live, Brandon Foster, with our very first MSN volleyball game. Now, we got to work on those headsets because it's loud. We can't hear each other, so we'll shout at each other tonight. Big-time district game. As you know, we won a huge game on the road against Rockcastle County, so it run us to 2-0 in the district. Somerset is 1-0 in the district, so whoever wins this matchup takes an early foothold in the lead for the number one seed. Why is that important? Because I think Rockcastle, Somerset, and Pulaski are all lumped together. So Casey's a little below the number 4 seed. So whoever gets that one is going to be huge come here in just about 2 months, month and a half.
Wow, you know, hearing you say that just gives me goosebumps and causes the hair to stand up on my arms. Wow, the implications are important. You can tell there's a little bit of a zip in the gym right now. That buzz that we get familiar with come district region tournament time in basketball. But forget basketball, James, forget Friday night football. It's going to be exciting this Tuesday night right here because you got two teams that know each other really well in a rivalry. And we know these girls are hungry. They have been playing their butts off. Literally, we were talking about it was a year ago to the day that you and I came up here and did the volleyball game for the first year of MSN. It just makes sense that we would be here tonight. I'm excited.
Well, funny thing, one of the parents came up all ago, I won't say which one, and she's like, I just want to win tonight so bad that this is the game that I want. So the parents want it right now, so I can't imagine how much the students want it. But, you know, you sort of felt it in the hallway today. The girls knew we were calling the game today, so they had a little pep in their step. I think they look really nice dressed up on game day. Have you seen how dressed up some of them were?
Super nice.
Now, Somerset comes in at 9-2. Now they've lost 2 games in a row. But they played some stiffer competition the last 2. We come in at 6-3, but beating Rock at Rock was a huge win for us. I'm not going to lie on that one. So the girls are super excited. They won that one in 4 sets. You're like me. We both love volleyball. So, you know, we need to get some faculty members here. What can you say to get some more faculty here for the games?
You know, listen, I think that what we do in trying to incorporate the Maroon family for football tailgates obviously is fun and it makes sense. It's a good way to cap the week off. But, folks, if you're not getting out to see our ladies on the soccer field, our ladies on the volleyball court, our boys on the soccer field, we've got to get the staff to show up for these games because these kids, these student athletes that we have are playing their butts off, and tonight it's going to be no doubt. This is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of things are on the line. Both teams know each other, and it's all going to start with our leadership. We got some studs, James, on our side. When you start about it, you got to start with our libero, none other than Ellen Cherry herself. She's coming back, a lot of experience. She's the communicator. She's driving the car, telling everybody where to go, staying in their lanes, and then you look down low, and then you got people like Maggie Holt, and you look in the back, you got Hallie Jo Mayfield coming in, putting in solid minutes for you, and the list goes on. Abby, everyone that we have right here on this team is really putting it in. They bought into this team mentality from Coach McCullum, and it's a very, very exciting time for this volleyball team. Folks, come out here and watch this team. It's an exciting thing to be a part of and watch on a Tuesday night because I guarantee you there's nothing that you're going to be watching at home on television at this time.
Well, Brandon, you know, it's so loud in this place. That set just ended, so I've got to make sure because JV's 21-19 right now, so you talk about exciting second set. So you're going to catch me peeking over to my left because I'm checking the scoreboard out the whole time. But these two JV teams are about as equal as you can get. So, and I really feel like varsity's going to be the same way. You know, I started running some data, and the only common opponent we played is Casey County. Somerset beat them 25-14, 25-12, 25-16, and we beat them 25-18, 25-19, 25-10. Okay. So, you know, looking at the data, Somerset may be 3 or 4 points, you know, to the good there on the total scoreboard, but it's going. You know, volleyball's so much fun because it's a game of runs. You'll see one team run out and win like 8 or 9 or 10 points in a row, and then the other team gets a point or two. The next thing you know, they run off 7 in a row. So it's not really a whole lot of back and forth sometimes in this game because a lot of it's mental. Sometimes you can just lose your concentration and maybe, I don't know, miss a pass or miss a set or hit it wide or into the net or whatever it may be. But I love it because almost every girl gets to touch the ball almost every play. It
reminds me of the Dickie V mentality in college basketball where you know the spurt's coming. And that's what's really, really exciting, especially it was a year ago in this matchup that we had here at Pulaski County Gym. Seemed like we were down so many points, and all of a sudden you started to see this momentum start to shift and change into our favor, and it came back, and then it just kind of, you could see the team buy into it and realize anything can happen. But we've got a strong family showing. We don't have to worry about them here. We've had some students show up here on the side last week. At our volleyball games, we had some football players stick around. So, folks, if you're at home and you're leaning on the fence, or if you're trying to figure out what's going on for dinner, make that decision and hurry out here to Pulaski County Gym. You won't be disappointed.
Were you a salesman in a former career? Okay, pharmaceutical rep, I thought that counted close enough when you went to hospitals. But y'all been dying to say this. We finally got the Magic Man and El Diablo back together on the broadcast. I missed you on Friday night up at the Reds game, so, my apologies to the crew. Now, we had a few little hiccups on the football broadcast, so we'll apologize. We're cleaning all that up. We'll be ready to go on the 23rd. We'll be back full strength on that one. Tonight, though, volleyball, man, we're super excited about this. We got everything in the world to talk about. We can talk about anything from Kentucky's big football upcoming. Our Dallas Cowboys are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this weekend. Yes. So Tom Brady, is that at Dallas or Tampa?
You know what? You stumped me there. I know the only thing I can tell you Dallas-wise is I know we made a late acquisition on the line side that I saw, and an offensive lineman. Yes, so that's one exciting thing. We've had, I thought, and it was Dalton that watched the Kentucky game, and a lot of our students went and watched the Kentucky game on Saturday night. I didn't get to see it. The only way I was able to watch was old school. I had Tom Leach calling it on iHeartRadio while I was hitting refresh on a Gamecast, watching what happened, and I was stressed out of my mind. I know some people got to pay the $10 and watch the SEC Plus. I guess I'm just really frugal, James. Held on to my $10, but still, it kind of showed that there's a lot to talk about. Our football Wildcats might have to start tampering expectations there on the football side, and I hope I'm wrong because there is a big rivalry game at the Swamp this weekend that's coming up, so we got that to talk about. We have the matchup Friday night with our boys going to Corbin, the historical Corbin Field that you're making the trip up. Then, folks, if you're thinking about making the trip up there, you're in for a doozy. Friday nights in Corbin are special when those lights come on that Bermuda grass that's taken care of. And according to Coach Phil Russell, feels like a Tempur-Pedic mattress if you were to lay down. I don't know if I would believe that, if I could lay on Bermuda grass and it feel like a Tempur-Pedic mattress. But nonetheless, we've got that to talk about. We've got this game to talk about right now. Right now, they have started the third set, James, and it's Pulaski jumping out 4-1 right now on Somerset in the JV side. We got a lot to be excited about on our girls' JV side with what's the future looks like for the volleyball Maroons. Our soccer girls are getting it done. I heard through the grapevine that there is a hot video that has been made and released on the soccer girls team. I don't know who made it. It might have been a player that made it. So Landon Sykes, you're going to have to check that out and see what it is that's going on there. There's a lot to talk about and a lot to be excited about. We got fall break just a whisper away, it seems like. It seems like the year is warp speed ahead, James. What's going on?
Well, going back to talk about my man Phil Russell, if anybody can know if the field is soft, he's probably laid on it many a time back in his high school career. So he probably made a living out of that one with a Tempur-Pedic mattress. So I would trust him on that one. Folks, if you're going to Corbin, stay away from my restaurant because I'm going to Tap on Main. So that's the best restaurant in Corbin. I'll go ahead and tell you. So you guys pick another place to eat. You go to Applebee's or wherever else it needs to be. Now, Brandon, let's go ahead and do a plug real quick.
Okay.
Our T-shirts. What do you think about them?
Oh. This logo is fantastic. And, James, this was a very comfortable shirt. You showed it to me in an email, and I thought, wow, that looks great. Seeing it on the shirt makes it pop even more. And then realizing that Magic Monogram said, you know what, guys, you're doing a wonderful job. Here you go. Makes it even better. So we got to plug Magic Monogram.
You got to meet my main man, Alan, today at Magic Monogram. So the shop is booming. It's very nice. The shirts, they're going to do our Pulaski County FBLA shirts and senior signature T-shirts. Folks, we're about ready to go live to a set of commercials here in a second with our producer. So we got to thank Sports Den and RidgeNet and Don Franklin and Hometown Hunters. Yes. So we got some big-time sponsors coming up. We got more to recognize later. We do appreciate you and everything you do for Maroon Sports Network. Brandon, I understand you're about ready to announce the varsity game.
I will announce the starting lineup, so that'll be fun. The girls says that gives them that extra boost. And I said, if that's what it takes, I'll be happy to read your names and say you're 7 foot. I don't care. I'm going to say a lot of things for them. Get the other team kind of shaking in their shoes a little bit. So don't miss that. It should be fun.
Well, now, I do have a problem. If you say Hallie Joe Mayfield is 7 foot, I'm going to have to call you out on that one. Now, Maggie Holt, I may believe, or Callie Easton, but by Hallie Joe, I'm going to have to contest that one a little bit. So, yes. So, Elizabeth Dalton's got some tall jeans in her family. So, are we ready, Mr. Producer, to hit up our commercials? He says yes. Folks, stay tuned. We'll be back with you in about 3 to 4 minutes.
We cross-reference. We cross-reference the value of your car with multiple sources. And here at Dung Franklin, we think it's worth more.
Are you serious?
Welcome to Sports Den.
The one-stop shop that has all your sporting needs.
Sports Den has the largest selection of sporting equipment, including the best quality baseball and softball gloves by Wilson, Rawlings, and Mizuno, and bats by Easton, Rawlings, Louisville Slugger, and DeMarini. Show off your school spirit and represent your favorite team. Looking for the perfect Christmas gift? Look no further than a Letterman jacket. Sports Den is your number one stop shop for the modern athlete and casual fan. Call Sports Den 606-678-4484, conveniently located between stoplight number 19 and number 20 on Highway 27.
We cross-reference the value of your car with multiple sources. And here at Dung Franklin, we think it's worth more.
Are you serious?
When it comes to trading and selling, Don Franklin invests more in you.
For real?
Not just your vehicles.
Sorry, man. I don't know what came over me.
Happens all the time.
Sell us your vehicles. We really do pay more.
All right, folks, we're back. We're going to throw in some bonus JV action for the fans at home. We're up 13-6. Brandon, I think we're going to 15 in the tiebreaker set, right?
I believe so, and they said just in the last 2 minutes, Becca DeBoard has just been a monster. She's taken over. She's had several blocks, a few points for the team. Future's bright for this young maroon volleyball squad right here. There's a lot to like. Savannah Heist is getting things done right now.
There goes Savannah. Good call. Yes, we may just call some action right here, Brandon, for JV. Nice dig right there.
Nice save.
Coming up. Oh, good.
Some good volleys here between the two teams.
So hard to find that open, soft spot in the defense. They're talking well in the JV and communicating. We don't know the JV numbers, so we're going to make up the names and numbers.
Oh, nice
Oh, nice one right there. Yes, sir. That should be match point coming up at 14-6, Brendan. I always like winning the JV game to sort of set the tone to go into varsity. Like, you're at our house.
Right.
We're protecting this turf. We're going to win JV, and we're going to win varsity.
Carries over because some of these ladies dress for varsity, and I know that the varsity squad is very supportive of their JV team, always there to coach, mentor, do whatever it needs to be.
Everybody standing up. Almost an ace. Oh, good save. Match point. Who can end it? Let's see if we get a good set right here.
Setting somebody up. Nice.
Oh, dig.
Great
Gang. No. That should be it. It is. PC takes it in 3.
Wow. 15-6. Well, no.
No, I was wrong. Okay, it's going to be full sets.
It's like timeout Somerset.
I could have swore the third set was to
But
15.
the ladies are smiling. They're doing a great job. Head coach. It looks like Anthony McCullum, the jailer in town, doing a little volleyball. Moonlights here as a volleyball coach. They work really, really hard. I think I see
Or does
Steve
he
and Teresa.
moonlight as a jailer?
Or it's
Is he
moonlights
our
as a
JV
jailer.
coach who moonlights as a jailer?
I see
mean,
Steve and Teresa at the front door here. Is that right? No, I'm way off. Way off. I'm sorry.
well,
no,
the one
no
does
offense.
look like Steve.
I thought it was
But-
Steve there, but I apologize.
And your age is what for your eyesight?
Oh,
I can see me
gosh,
making
yeah.
that mistake.
I need
but,
some
but
more
hey,
ca- I need
you're
some
like
more-
you're like 24.
I need
You
some
should
more
be-
carrots.
24-year-old. You should be making that mistake.
That's terrible. Steve and Teresa, I apologize.
They are probably listening though, because
I was
Steve
like, I
and
bet they
Teresa are
yeah.
huge supporters
Yes,
and,
they
and
are.
did a great job with this team. And
For years.
you know what? I think they had something crazy like 5 or 6 regional championships, and just always was that one game short of going to the state tournament.
You know, can you imagine stepping in and taking over after somebody has led that ahead of you in your job? That's just, I mean, it's almost impossible, right? You know,
I think that's what McKenzie was dealing with, you know, in the,
That
in the
first year.
first year, and now it's more her team than it was in the past.
really
Because
built it.
You got to change some systems and expectations. You know, probably a lot of her coaching probably does share with Steve and Teresa,
Yeah.
but I'm sure she's got her own little signature stamp that she throws on the program as well.
She works hard, and like you said earlier, I can't remember now already if you mentioned it in our pregame. The volleyball team's culture, how it's changed. They're dressed up today at school, business as usual. I love that. I love that you got the buy-in where players are doing that. It means that they're paying attention, they bought in. That's super exciting to see that. And whenever you see your student athletes doing that and leading the way in the student body, it's really something to see.
You know, you need to go down there and get us a scoop, or I do one. We need nicknames for the volleyball
do.
players, because you and I have sort of talked about this little, and we'll see if we can bring it to fruition or not. And we need to see what the student athletes think.
Yeah.
You know, I want to, and I think you do too. We want to bring back the ESPYs.
Yes.
So we got to give it
I
another
heard you
name.
say that today.
Another name for it. But, you know, best nickname would be one of our categories.
That would be
And so
awesome.
we've got to, you know, best play, best clutch performance, best team. So you and I can come up with
Yeah.
all these different categories.
And
we
I
could
think
pick
it's
out
only
the 3
fair.
top ones, and we could let
Yeah, we'll do our homework.
let the
We'll
faculty and
find
students
out.
vote.
We'll see the ladies, and we'll get some nicknames. We'll put our nose and ears to the ground and see what it is. I think it's only fair. We got a lot of nicknames for our guys, so I think I guarantee
well,
you there's some
you know,
names.
with Ellen Cherry, I just can't say that fancy cherry that comes in the box that starts with an M. How do you say it? You know what I'm talking about?
the cherry candies? Is that
no,
what it
the
is?
actual cherries that come in the
Oh,
jar.
oh, no,
It
no,
starts
no,
with
no.
An M, and I can't say it.
Yeah, I need to think of that. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Okay.
I do know Elizabeth Dalton, number 24 for the Maroons, is wanting to go by Mamba.
Mamba.
She'll go by the Mamba.
So she gave you that today in the hallway?
She said 6'4", called me at 6'4", the Mamba. And I said, hey, you got it. I'll make it 7 foot.
Wow.
So, yeah, Elizabeth
Wow.
Dalton coming hard
That
with the name.
is the attitude.
Going in for the Mamba.
Okay, so far that's my favorite
That's the only
nickname
one
on the team.
I know,
so.
but I will find out. When I get down to the scores table, I think that's going to be our job tonight, because I think it's fair that we get the nicknames rolling for these ladies.
You know, this is probably a terrible one, so I got to work on one. Maggie, Hammer, and Holt.
Hammer and Holt, like it's a law firm. I love that. Here,
I
let
don't
me
know.
see.
You know, I'm just trying to.
We'll throw it
ad-lib
out there.
some-
I'll
some-
see what
some
she
things out
says.
there.
Maggie Hammering Holt.
Abby, don't make me fire my Clevenger.
Abby,
This is on the air. You know, I'm just
don't
trying
make
to be.
me fire my Clevenger. That's great.
I don't know.
Sienna,
dude.
Sienna
You like that?
Mullins. She's a FBLA'er. What's
She
going on there?
is. She is. She's my vice president, one of the three. So she want to make sure we got her name right tonight. So we better be calling her name for her to come up and say that.
You know,
Sienna, you know my name, Mullins.
You know my name,
don't know.
Mullins. We got
We gotta
Malia
come up with
Young,
that.
Katie Taylor, Callie Eastham, Mons Guzman, Emily Burns, P.I., known as Pearson Ingram, Ellen Cherry, our libero, of course, Becca DeBoard, Howie Joe Mayfield, Anna Farmer coming at us, Morgan Keith, because you know if anybody's talking down there, it's got to be Morgan Keith. Then Maggie Holt, the Hammer and Holt, Elizabeth Dalton, and then Ava King. So, yeah, the ladies getting it going here.
Can we just do something simple like Ava, call me King?
Call me King. Call me the King.
Call me the King?
I like it. I'll go with it. We'll see what they. Hey, listen, they'll listen to it tomorrow and be like, "No, I don't like it," or we'll feast
Murray
it
and
for you.
Forster, you two are terrible.
We'll do it.
Hey, we'll take constructive
Some
criticism.
work, some work, and some
Let's
don't.
have some fun.
Some work, some don't.
So we got to start working on these. You should be able to come up with a good one for Malia Young.
Malia Young. Let me think on Malia. Malia.
You know, go back to show my time. It's way before yours. It'd be Malia the Young and Restless.
The Young and the Restless. No, I know all about that. Daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I don't know if
Malia
she wants
Young
to
and the
be a-
Restless.
I don't know if she wants to be a soap opera or not, though.
It could work. It could work. Oh, they're getting excited. They're glancing up here. They know what's going on. They know the stakes. Gym's starting to fill up a little bit more. I see some football players walking in. Some let's see. We got Aiden Wesley. I thought it was
there's
Mr.
Lancaster,
Lancaster.
baby. Yeah, Caden.
Man, he's looking like
Caden.
he's in shape, ready to go for basketball season. All right, so it's exciting times
All right,
here.
so
in
that's
PC Gym.
Tombstone walked in. Did you call him Tombstone on Friday
I
night, or did you have a
forgot.
chance?
No, wait,
Okay.
I called him Big A. I still was going
Yep,
with Big A
Tombstone.
season, but Tombstone it is.
Aiden Tombstone.
That's a great
Wesley.
movie, Tombstone.
It is.
Oh my gosh. I'll be your Huckleberry is one I'll always take from Val Kilmer on that one.
Well, you know, it was cool to have, you know, speaking about things, we're up 19-11, big point right there
Big
for
one.
PC. But the new Top Gun,
Yeah.
you saw Val Kilmer with throat cancer, and they worked him back into the script. I thought was so
heard
cool.
and I read. Unfortunately, shamefully, I haven't got to see it, but I do
Really?
know. I know. I've kept
you know
up
what I
with
did
it.
yesterday?
Did you watch it?
I put on the old Top Gun and watched it on
See,
Labor Day.
that's my go-to is the original Top Gun.
Well, you will love the
that's
new
my
one
jam.
because it incorporates a lot of the old into it.
From what I've
And
read,
it pays homage to the original.
Then I-
So it's one of the best sequels I've ever seen.
Wow. Wow. Well, a lot of people have said that. I mean, it's made $1 billion, so, and it's available on digital, so I guess I can go home after the volleyball match tonight, stay up late and check it out because everybody else in the world has seen it, but I have not.
Okay, do it on a Friday or Saturday night. Do
Do it
yourself
on
a
Friday,
favor. That way you can just rest and come back and be fresh. I don't want you to be tired tomorrow because I know you're up at 5 o'clock. and
Today
coming
has
into
felt
school.
like a Monday all day, but that's the good news. It's not. So we're on our way to the hump day tomorrow, and that's one thing about the short weeks. It's pretty good.
You know, to call out a couple of people in my hallway, Sheila Elmore and Lucas DeBoard were in pants today. And so I'm like, it's not Monday. And Sheila's like, you know what? I thought it was, and I was halfway to school, and I realized that today was Tuesday.
I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
Lucas DeBoard in jeans. That's yeah.
Lucas just
acid
don't know
wash.
the days of the week. Now,
No.
Sheila, she just got
Every
confused.
day's a vacation when you're Lucas DeBoard,
Yeah.
man. It's just living on cloud nine.
Lucas DeBoard or
making
Phil
that,
Russell.
making that money. He sleeps on $1,000 bills. Guys, just money. He is just money bags. Lucas DeBoard.
He's a land baron for
Yeah.
sure. 20-13.
A little exciting
We're
here.
in control, but you know how this game could be a game of runs
Yep.
right here. So pretty
Ava
exciting.
King
It's
keeping it
OSB.
going.
Oh, that would have been right on the line, so it's probably a good save.
There's McKenzie. It's
Just
out.
beat. 20-14. We don't need them to win 3 or 4 in a row.
Yeah.
So a couple points is okay, but Big Mo, man, we talked about it. You can't let Big Mo come
All
over.
right. So
Hey, you think there any chance we can remove this top bar up here for our broadcast in the future?
I think that would be a good idea. I realize now how I'm hunkered down. I'm like, wow, I'm missing something. That's a good point, James.
We need to have taller tables with our tall chairs from Soulful Studios up here.
Soulful Studios.
So we're going to have to work something out
It's
before the next
always
volleyball
something,
match.
man. I'm telling you. Ava King with the swat, and
Oh,
it's good.
Yes.
Is
Played
that
to
it?
21. That's the answer. 21-14. PC takes it. And 3. PC won set 1. Somerset won set 2. And PC wins set 3.
You can just tell in both teams' eyes, both teams won it. So we'll see how long it is that they're going to give the ladies to warm up. We'll give the starting lineups. It looks like Miss Lancaster is here, so she's probably going to sing the national anthem.
No way, Melissa.
Yeah, a voice of an angel.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard her sing the national
I
anthem?
have right here in this
Unbelievable. Well, yeah, it was
gym. And
last
then,
year she
then
did.
you know, Brinley Duggar, man. We got some talent.
Brinley Duggar.
Pulaski County.
We talked about her. Now, of course, the chamber choir came and sang the national anthem Friday night and did a great job. But
Yes.
Brinley Duggar setting it off with that first home game. A lot. Hollywood Duggar is a star on the field, but she is a star in the making with her voice. Very talented.
I guess if we give her a nickname, it's going to have to be something associated with Hollywood because she's going to have to ride the coattails of, Dad and Mom and brother for sure. I asked her if she's going to sing the national anthem again. She said yes whenever I'm asked, but she sings it this Saturday, but she wasn't happy about it. 7 a.m. for Burnside for the mini marathon or
my
half marathon.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well, it was so cool to see their dad come up to the booth, and he said, I'm here to watch Brinley, right at the opening game of Bryson and the football team getting ready to take the field. He's like, I'm up here to see my daughter, and I thought that was just
I was a little disappointed in that news because I thought he might say, Brandon Forster, I'm here to listen to the voice of
I'm
an
here to
angel in the
listen to
booth
James
firsthand.
Murray and Brandon Hammer down.
So,
Well, hey, listen, that was another bit of news Friday we got to talk about. Dalton Murray showing perseverance after getting his keys locked in his car. Almost didn't make it, but he persevered, kept making phone calls, and got it done. So that's a lesson to us all. In the event that things aren't going our way, keep playing, keep trying, because anything can happen. Dalton Murray showing being the player of the game.
I guess I'm going to say parents in this message, if you can, send the kids with a second set of keys to hide in their dorm room or apartment or something because $143.09 will almost buy you a second set of keys.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is that how much it costs?
$143.09.
Wow.
I had a friend of mine in college said, man, he said, I remember when I did that back in the late 90s or mid 90s, it cost me $20.
Yeah.
So now
$143.
30 years later, it's went from 20 to 143.
Oh my God! I did not know that interesting tidbit. Maybe that's why Dalton was looking as frustrated as he was Friday night. That explains a lot. If that was me, I would have found another way. But I don't know if I would have got in. That's the only thing. So wow, $143.
All right, let's throw some random talking points out here. We got a long time to talk tonight. They not started the countdown yet, Brandon.
Yep.
What time we got? 6:37. We thought we were going live at 6:30. So anyway, number one, how about our girls cross country team who just won the PCI, and Alex Cundiff just set a new personal record, or her personal best, a 19:58 for 3.2 miles.
19 minutes and 58 seconds for 3.2 miles.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. What was the record before that?
I don't know what her record was. So it's not a school record. It's
What?
Alex Cundiff
her
personal
own
record.
personal
Yes.
record.
Her
That's
own
still
personal
pretty
record.
impressive.
Yes. And she placed first in the event and
Listen,
helped us place first overall.
That's something I'm guilty of not talking enough about that definitely deserves the props. The track teams, the amount of participation we have on our boys and girls track teams has just went up and up and up and up each year, even during COVID. And now you look out there and you're seeing why, that they are just so committed to running, and they're doing some special things. Of course, Simi McAlpin runs track and has been breaking records left and right. It's going to be exciting to see what happens in the spring now that we're going to have a new track out front here.
All right, Brandon, I'm laughing. I got two comments here to tell you.
Gavin
And I
Stevens.
love it. I love it. Sheila Elmore said, for you guys in the booth, it was T-shirt Tuesday.
T-shirt
So if we
Tuesday.
get Kevin Cook to approve of that, we'd have Maroon Monday, we'd have T-shirt Tuesday,
And then Friday,
we would have Maroon Day on Friday. Then we're just dressing up on Wednesday, Thursday.
Wow.
So yes, and you know
That's it.
Sheila, technically the building assessment coordinator, she
Yeah,
pretty much
she
runs
could
this
pretty
school
much
anyway.
call
So
that
I mean,
shot.
I pretty much just go ahead and write that down from now on. It's official.
That's true.
So fans, you have heard it here first.
Wow.
Monday is Maroon Monday
T-shirt Tuesday.
via Kevin Cook. Sheila L. Moore says Tuesday's T-shirt Tuesday.
Wow, I
and
think
our
I've got
man,
my-
Gavin Stevens.
Yeah.
You and I
tuned
were
in.
just talking about one of our
We
favorites.
were talking about
while we were
Gavin.
Slim Chickens.
Yes.
About
yes,
how much
were.
we missed him and Zach Travis.
Yeah. Spoiled us.
Gavin, man, we love you. We love
Yeah,
you.
we do.
Hey, he's one of our referees for you at Wingspan.
Yes, he
So
was
did
in a pinch.
did
You and Gavin.
amazing
yes.
job with that. But he says, I'm tuned in to the best commentary in
Wow.
the business. Gavin, we miss you, brother.
He's over at Georgetown, if
Georgetown.
I'm correct. He's a Tiger.
He's
getting
one
things
of
done.
those. I hope Superman follows him up to college. If it doesn't, Gavin, play them some of the highlight tapes and say, this is
Oh,
why you
yeah.
call me the Man of Steel when you're on campus.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man, that is crazy. We were talking about Gavin coming back to school here tonight. That was literally him and everybody in that senior class last year, Zach Travis and everybody spoiling us.
Man, he looks so much better in that maroon than he did in
Yes,
that
he
ugly
did.
other color.
That
Jesus.
gold and
Gavin,
yellow just didn't do him justice.
That was the best decision you ever made.
It
coming over
was.
here for your senior
It
year.
was.
I'm not going to shy away from it. I don't know obviously other decisions, but it has to be the best.
Well, speaking of which, we were talking about a year ago today that we did this game live on Maroon Sports Network, and it was Gavin that made his entrance from the boys' locker room out into the student section and led them the whole way in the matchup. So Gavin showing school spirit a year ago at this time. He knows how big the rivalry games are. We got the countdown, folks. Maroon Sports Network here in PC Gym. 13 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. We've already given a big shout out to all of our sponsors, and we can't say thank you enough. James, we got our swag on right now with the logo brought to MSN on our shirts and our chests, looking spiffy, looking nice from Magic Monogram. We have the lovely folks at Sports Den, which is Gary Sewell leading the way, hooking us up with even more swag that we can wear and maybe wear on T-shirt Tuesday, maybe wear on that Maroon Friday and Maroon Monday.
Hey,
I'll wear
it's
it every single
almost
day.
time that we break out
Those
mine and your
wind-
favorite attire that we
windbreaker.
have in our closet, the white windbreaker.
Oh, it's the best, absolutely. And of course, our ladies wearing new uniforms, wearing the black tonight, super and maroon, intimidating. They know what's at stake here. Then we got to give it up for our Somerset clinic, the women's clinics, Somerset Pediatrics.
We'll have to get all four names
We'll have
down
to
here
get their
when
names
we
correct.
flash it up. But yes, we thank the Women's Clinic for being a huge sponsor of Maroon Sports Network, and they got 3 other subsidiaries there that we want to give a shout out for
Hometown
sure.
Hunters. We got a shout out there with the spot that we got to see. Chandler Godby and others. I saw a couple of our freshmen in their last period class today saying, hey, we got to get our hunting licenses fixed. And they were trying to go to my man Zach Attack on the football team because he got his and he was hooking everybody up with their hunting license. So
Really?
So Hometown Hunters is definitely a big hit for our Pulaski
You know,
County
I was
Maroon
just
family.
thinking, you and I need to make a trip to Paul's Discount. We need to buy some Hometown Hunters garb, and we need to wear
Wow.
it to school one day. I mean, maybe T-shirt Tuesday, we break out the Hometown Hunters. And
What's
and
that
say-
garb look like?
It's nice.
Is it really?
They've got a really nice logo and design. I don't know if that's all Chandler Godby or who done the designs.
Even nicer than what we saw at Magic Monogram.
But you know, they've got such a good deal in. I talked to Chandler, being an entrepreneur, we can't buy it straight off him. He has promised to sell Paul's Discount the entire inventory, so they buy the whole shebang off him. Then you got to go to Paul's Discount and buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm curious now. I want to see it. Maybe I'd like a good vest.
Let you and I
Let's go
shop
up there.
together one day.
I'll do it.
Before we do our Soulful Studios pictures for our wives, remember what we talked about? Amanda, can you hook us up for a free duo, James and Brandon, studio session that we'd like to get? Our wives aren't listening, so they'll still be shocked with this
Hey.
Christmas present.
Oh my gosh,
So,
I'll hook them up with that all day long. They'll love that.
but the best
Absolutely.
pictures in the business, Amanda Muse,
Soulful
Studios.
Studios, yeah.
We have the best chairs in the business up at our broadcast.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, pregame. We brought them down here today from the booth to pregame. But our sponsors are one of a kind. They're amazing. I love how they sponsor us. Matter of fact, hey, my custodian, I think I got the best one in the building. She used to be yours, Tammy.
Yes.
So she asked,
Love
she said,
Tammy.
can I buy a Maroon Sports Network t-shirt? I would love to buy one.
Well, are you going to break the news right now that what we're going to try to do to our viewers?
James Murray don't run this whole place, so we better run it through Brian Miller and everybody.
All right,
But we're thinking
we'll
about.
hold on to that then.
We'll tell them we're thinking about selling the T-shirt, possibly in a different color, for a donation, and then Brandon, we're thinking about jerking out the ESPYs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That'll be fun. The ESPYs, I'm really excited about that idea.
So we'll have to give their own unique name, but we'd like to have the top 3 in a bunch of different categories. Best male athlete, best female athlete, best clutch performance, best team, best coach.
That'd be awesome. Well, tell you what, right now, do you want to break out what we broke out on Friday? Folks and listeners, do you want to email maroonsportsnetwork@gmail.com and give you a shout-out tonight live on the broadcast? If you're Sheila Elmore and you're Gavin Stevens, you got your shout-outs, and you're going to get some more shout-outs for the night's over with because we love you so much.
Well, Bradley Merritt's gave us one. He said, I'm watching from home tonight. Hey, Brad, we appreciate you. So Brad's our normal cameraman on the broadcast, so Bradley's gave us a shout-out already.
So again, folks, maroonsportsnetwork@gmail.com. Give us a shout-out. Let us know where you're at, what you're listening from. We'd love to say a hello to you and a shout-out live tonight as Somerset Briar Jumpers versus the Maroons, Lady Maroons volleyball squad district matchup here.
Okay, we talked a little bit about girls cross country. Let's talk about boys and girls soccer. Boys soccer just had a huge win over Boyle County and then beat Corbin 4-3. And I love anytime you can beat Corbin at anything. And like I do at Phil Russell at Fantasy Football, I should put both their teams up on the broadcast. I probably will next game we have, just show you how terrible his team is versus mine.
I would like to know
and
who
for
he
some
drafted.
reason, Fabrizio let me play him in week 1, so it's like I have a bye week in week 1.
Fabrizio made an appearance Friday night. We
Did
got
he?
to see him for a little bit, yeah.
Is
We
his
saw
hair
him.
immaculate and dripping wet and looking like the 1950s grease?
He looked like there was about a million things going on through his mind, like there always is with Mr.
Okay.
Fabrizio, but
Okay.
he was in and out.
Now, Fabrizio's still our commissioner of the league.
Yes.
But the league runs through me and Cody Wesley and Rodney McInich. That's who this league runs through. And we're going to keep it that way. Now, Chef Stevens just came in this year.
Did he
So
really?
I told him I'm going to cook him up a little meal here later on in the season when we meet
Chef.
up. Yeah, we're going to stir it up real good when it comes time for that. But boys and girls soccer are doing amazing. Hey, boys golf just won a huge tournament. And then, if we go and talk about Smurf Chandler Gobby, number 16, 4 touchdowns in the first half.
Crazy
4.
numbers, man. That's like, I wish I would have started him in my fantasy league. But folks, I'll be right back, James. I'm going to go down and hook these ladies.
Is it time to hear your wonderful voice down there?
I'm going to go down and get the
Get
Somerset
nicknames? Get a
rosters,
scoop?
and I'm going to get some nicknames. That's my scoop I'm going to work on right now.
All right, Brandon Foster. All right, I'm losing my main man. It's going to be a little harder here to be one-on-one when I don't have my color man beside me, but we'll keep talking about a few things here. We got about 7:27 till game time. We're warming up. Music's loud. We can barely hear each other here. But, speaking about a few things, we're going to bring up some pictures here in a few minutes of some different things that we want to do and we want to work in. So we'll go ahead and maybe work in a couple sponsors here if we can and go ahead and give them a shout out. So my producer at the beginning is going to go ahead and work in Soulful Studios here in a second when he gets a chance. Go ahead and talk a little bit about Soulful Studios, guys. If you really want to see the world's best pictures, we'll go ahead and throw a couple up here for you. So here's obviously their logo. So the phone number is 606-219-6066. Amanda Muse does a wonderful, fantastic, fabulous job. Matter of fact, we're going to show you one of the images here. We got many more than this we might be able to show next time. But as far as her photography go, it's amazing. My producer working on get these. Look at this beautiful image right here when you just got to hold your small infant child up, and the poses are many more than that, but this goes to show you how good she is. Man, Foster is loud. I'm barely able to talk about my man here. Okay, so here's Miss Aubrey Dalton, one of her fabulous basketball pictures. So if you talk about senior photos, it's a really good time to do that now. A lot of people like to do their fall, winter. They like to do all 4 seasons of their summer picks. Me, I just did one set right before school started, but so much more for the guys than it is anybody else. Next, we'll get ready to work over here in a second, work in our women's care sponsors. So I've got 4 of them that I've got to thank whenever the time comes. So we want to make sure that we give them a shout out. So they're a big sponsor. So if I'm able to read all these right, I'll slide over here and make sure. But we got Women's Care of Lake Cumberland, we got Promise, we got Family Dental of Somerset, and then I've got SPA, and I'll have to read because my small print isn't all that good, but I think it's Somerset Pediatrics Association. So thank you for being our proud sponsor, and good luck, Pulaski County Maroons. We'll go ahead and hit a little bit of everything. So Landon, let's bring up the DECA picture now if I can give them a quick shout out. So I know I got him going back and forth between a million things. Mr. Cook wants to give a shout out for community service. So this last Friday, DECA did a wonderful thing. As you see, we've got looks like about 60 kids or so went ahead and participated Friday after school. They cleaned up University Drive. And I know when FBLA does this in the spring that we do 22, 27, but Paul's discount, we usually get about 32 to 35 bags of garbage. People, if you are littering, stop, wait, take it home, save some people, keep our county beautiful. It's really not that hard, just wait a few more minutes and get it out of your car and take it into the house. But thank you, DECA, for doing cleanup for University Drive. We really appreciate that. And, you know, the next one I got to bring out here is my main man. Let's talk about him for just a minute. Have you got a picture of Phil on the scooter? So, fans, get ready for this because I don't know if you are ready for this. Here he is, none other than the Corbin Leprechaun, also known as Phil Russell, actually tore out his calf muscle, ironically, trying to coach Chandler Gobby to be a wide receiver. But whatever he did, Chandler Gobby got 4 touchdowns in the first half this last game. So maybe Coach Russell knew what he's talking about, was able to show him some great routes or inside turns or, I don't know, double moves. So Phil Russell, but he's blown out that calf muscle. And Scooter McGavin now is on the scooter riding around everywhere he goes. So thank you, Tracy, for putting up with him and babying him and pampering him and everything else. So now I'm going to keep hitting all these at once, Landon, since I don't have my main man up here. Now we're going to go to Friday night's football game. So Mr. Cook wanted me to give a shout out here. So as you see Friday night, what you're going to notice is may look like just a couple bags of garbage. Mr. Cook and Mr. Miller wanted me to give a shout out to the student section led by Marshall Livesey because they did some amazing work. They picked up all the garbage in the stands so the custodians didn't have to do it. So you talk about leading by example. That's what we have here with our 3RT students. And we absolutely love that leadership that we have. Marshall and crew, thank you. I'm sure they're a lot more involved than just Marshall for that, but I know he is the student section leader. So thank you, Mr. Livesey. I think he's here right now. Looks like he's got a Batman cape on. So we may get our cameraman to zoom in over there in just a minute. Next, we're going to talk a little bit, though, about Magic Monograms. We showed our T-shirts earlier. Magic Monograms has got the best designs in Somerset, Kentucky. You talk about really professional customer service. You talk about great quality product. You talk about, they got a lot more than embroidery. You go and you can order anything you want. Matter of fact, we did the Maroon Sports Network T-shirts. We're doing our FBLA chapter T-shirts there. We're doing the senior signature T-shirts there. So if you want a great wedding present, Christmas present, birthday present, if you just want a great present, they've got all kinds of apparel there. Small orders, large orders, it doesn't matter. Go and see Alan at Magic Monograms and he will hook you up. We've got about 1:56 before we go starting lineups. First comment I want to make is Derek Eastham is listening in, and he said he wanted to give a shout out to his daughter's grandparents watching all the way from Paducah tonight. So thank you, Derek Eastham, for having them to tune in from Paducah and be able to watch Callie Eastham live tonight. Minute 28 to go. Somerset versus Pulaski County. Somerset stands at 9-2. Pulaski County is 6-3. Both teams are starting to get pumped up. Brandon Foyster's warming up his warmly lovely voice here for the starting lineups. Hopefully he's got us a little nickname shout outs. If you guys have any shout outs from home and know nicknames of the girls, go ahead and give them to us on the air so we can use it during the broadcast. Me, myself, tonight, I personally expect this thing to go at least 4 sets, if not all 5. I would be totally shocked if either team won this in straight sets tonight. Now, I've watched a lot of volleyball. My daughter played. Matter of fact, I watched 6 years in a row. So now volleyball, pretty much a lot of games, 8 years continuously. These teams are very evenly matched. Matter of fact, right now, I would think these are number 1 and 2 in the district, with Somerset or Rockcastle a close third. Rockcastle was the highest ranked team in the region of the 3 before Pulaski's big win on the road. Coach Lang is doing a great job at Somerset. She's really built a good program up over there. She really knows what she's doing. So You know, last year I think was the first year they made it to the regional tournament, and I can't tell you how many years, maybe the first time ever. Great season last year. So really building on that momentum. So the girls are about ready to walk to the court, do starting lineups for both teams. About 3 seconds to go. So we'll take a break here in just a second as Brandon Forster gets ready to introduce the players.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome this evening to Pulaski County Gym. We now ask that everyone please rise and honor our nation's flag with the singing of our national anthem. Number 11, Number 23, the Hammer, Maggie Holtz. A 6'4" senior wearing number 24, the Mamba, Elizabeth Dawson. And number 31, Miss Ava Key. Good luck, ladies.
All right, what's the starting lineups? Here real quick, we're going to show you two of the best administrators in the business. No, that's not Mark Stoops, that's Brian Miller, and that's the awesome Kevin Cook down there, our administrator. So we've got them out there. My main man, Brandon Forster's ready to come back up on the call. We're ready for opening serve. I don't know who won the tip. We'll find out right now in just a second. Fans, stay tuned to your seats. I expect every set to go down to the last points. I don't expect any of these sets to be more than 25-20 one way or the other. So here's my man coming back, walking in hot. Brandon Forster, you had me so jacked up. If you was to call my name James Murray over the intercom system, I'd run through that wall.
You ready
right
to
there
run
for
through
you.
a wall? Wow.
Man, oh man,
It was
that
a lot
was
of
better
fun.
than anything I've ever heard at Rupp Arena
Wow.
in my lifetime.
Well, thank you, James.
I
It's a
would
lot
bring
of
you
fun.
on right now, dude. You got these girls have got syllables in their names that you just put the perfect pause in. So I don't even know which one was my perfect. I don't know, dude.
It's a lot of fun, and you know they
Hallie
look forward
Joe
to it.
and
Yeah, they look
Maggie
forward
the Hammer
to it.
Holt. I think she
I
liked
threw it
that.
in there. I think
I
that's
love
going to
it.
work.
I love it.
I
Dude.
wasn't able to
Love
chat
it.
with them like I wanted to, James.
Man, I don't know about.
I think the Hammer's gonna
I hope
stick.
our fans heard that call through this mic like I did here
Wow.
live.
I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to know. Here we go. The matchup starts.
All right, let's try to.
6'4" Elizabeth
Oh,
Dalton.
number 4, Sienna Mullins, right off the
She
bat.
said,
Look at
"Get
her
my
girl
name
in.
right, Coach." She
First
said, "Get
kill
my
of the
name."
game goes to her.
Sienna jacked
Sienna,
up.
know my name, Mullins.
They love it, and they don't get enough. And that's why I really want to do it for the lady soccer team and the boys, because they love it, and it's all about the kids, James. It's what we're here for. There's
Out of bounds.
out of bounds.
Okay, just a little deep, Abby.
1-1.
Abby, don't make me fire my Clevenger. That's all right.
She really
What?
can get hot, though, back there when she serves. I think it was last year. A lot of our run came from Abby Clevenger in the back.
All right, service error. That's a big one. Brandon, I'm going to lay back in my seat like this so I can see underneath the steel bars because I think this is going to be the best viewpoint. And it's not that I'm lazy. It's just that I need to see.
We got a pretty good crowd in here tonight.
We do.
We had Zach Travis's dad coming over, giving me an update for
Another
Zach being on
service error.
campus. Yep.
3 in a row. 2 by us, 1 to them.
2-2.
You can tell the nerves. You just got a little extra adrenaline. I blame you. You got them too jacked up that they're serving it through the outside of the wall over here.
Yeah, well, I realized there's probably one name that I wasn't able to call, and I hate that for our visiting team. They said, but it wasn't, to be fair, it wasn't on the roster I was handed.
Oh, it's got to be on the roster you're handed. That's not your fault.
I didn't know.
I think our head coach needs up there. I'd like to hear how you're going to say
I forgot to say head coach,
Mackenzie
McCullum. I forgot to say head coach's name. That's terrible.
Okay.
Mackenzie McCullum. That's
Next
right.
one.
Ooh, Ellen Cherry tried saving it, but nobody back. Yeah. Elizabeth laid out for it, but good effort.
It's like almost Ellen knew almost immediately, like,
This is a really good-looking squad that they got out there for the Lady
well,
Maroons.
that was
They are-
just about 6 feet wide. So
Yep.
now we've got 4 service errors out of 6 points, 2 for each team.
This is going to be one for the books. You can already feel it, can't you, James? It's
All
gonna
right,
come
number
down.
17, Hallie Joe.
Hallie Joe's into the game. Maggie is up front. Anna Farmer up front. Morgan Keith up front. Abby in the back. Here's Hallie's serve. There's a volley on Somerset side. It's over.
Abby
Sienna
looks
call
up.
it.
Good
Good
save. Yeah, here we go.
communication. Good communication.
Oh,
by
that's
our
going to be
ladies.
us. Point
Great
Pulaski.
point.
Got the tip, 4-3.
We just can't get over how much fun that we have coming and doing these games.
Hey, look
It's
how
a lot
good
of
our
fun.
2 line judges look. Let's give them a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Emily Burns and Mr. Callie Eastham are out there being our line judges tonight.
Wow.
So
Is that right?
it is.
Doing the
right
Lord's
in her
work.
body. Good serve. Yes, sir.
Got them on their heels right here. Wow.
Hallie Joe bringing it. Good serving to the body. Let's keep
Two
this
good
run
back-to-back.
going.
5-3 PC right now. First set. Student
Good.
sections on both sides are looking heavy.
Oh, miss
Ooh,
it,
can't
but
get it
number
over.
1. Okay, we're starting to get a little run right here. Big Mo shifting over. Marshall Livisy's pumped up over there.
Marshall Livesey
Kellen
over there.
McKinney.
I should have
Ben
known
Dalton.
he was here.
We got 3 down there.
Wow.
Taylor Robbins.
Looks like a blackout. Edgar over there.
It is. You know when I knew it was a blackout today?
What's that?
6th period, Elizabeth Dalton said, "Are you going to be wearing black tonight?" I said, "Nope, I'm wearing what I got on right now. You should have told me sooner."
Oh, I wish I would have known too, James. That's right. Yeah, we would have definitely.
You had to
taken
wear
part.
what I wore.
We got
All
the
right.
Maroon Sports Network
Hallie
swag.
Joe going to keep serving. 7-3. 4 straight service winners.
She's like, I'm going to take this one on home. I'm just going to go on. I'm tired of messing around. Take it on all the way to game point, Hallie Joe. It's like, and you know what? That's fine with us, Hallie. You just do you.
Oh, nice
serve.
soft spot right there. Service ace by Hallie
Taking
Joe.
it right to their libero too, man.
Little
Catching
Kent
them off guard.
Mayfield rocking it out right now.
Man, Somerset's coach having words with their
Hey,
bench,
if
trying
I
to
get
get them
another
settled
point or
down.
two, I'm calling a timeout right here.
Yeah.
'cause Hallie Joe is in the
Oh
zone.
my.
Well, they subbed out the libero. Did you notice?
Yeah, they did. That's. Ooh.
Oh, didn't talk, Ava and Ellen.
I'm wondering how they would call that. It's over.
I would have called it one hit, but you never know with the referees.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, Ellen.
Good communication right now
Hallie
from
Joe.
the Maroon side. Here's Maggie Holt. Lays it
Maggie,
over.
soft spot. Good job. She's got the dunk in there.
Look at her from a year ago where she was going up to kill it.
Timeout.
and now
There it is.
Tactical.
Big Mo is here. 9-3.
9-3. But again, a year ago, she's going and killing the ball right there. It was all tactical. I love that growth from Maggie Holt right there up front.
You know, that's some
Wow.
of my favorite plays. You know, we had some players that I love watching play here. You know, obviously my daughter, but we had Peyton Randolph. We had Sydney Parmalee. We've had, Dip Parmalee. So many good players. I can't name them all. Samantha Randolph.
Yeah.
But when they learn that they don't always have to hit it hard, hit it toward the ant, as the old saying is. So we
hit
just
it
want to
where the
find the little
ant.
dump zone in there. And so
Smart.
that's what the hammer just did. You don't always have to use the hammer. You can use some finesse.
That's right. Oh, that's just when you see that and seeing, look at the camaraderie this group's got, everybody communicating on the same page. I love it. They're having fun. They're smiling, James.
There we
That
go.
tells
Our
me they're
cameraman's
loose.
got it in. Austin Denny running. Oh, good block, but it went wide. Maggie is mad at herself there for the momentum. The block was there.
Good take, yeah.
Sometimes it just rolls off your arm the wrong way. And
But going back to a year ago, James, didn't it feel like our girls were kind of playing with weights on their shoulders when you would look at them in their body language? Now they're just very loose. I say that, and Somerset scores, but 9-5.
well, Ava took credit for that one. She said, my bad. It went off a little bit left of my arm. I don't know if I could return a single serve that any of these girls
No.
serve. So, I really appreciate the sport they play because you talk about athleticism. Good block right there. Anna Farmer. Soft spot. Good job, Ellen. Hallie Joe sets it up. The hammer breaks it.
No chance.
Man, oh, man.
No chance
Yes.
on that one. But, hey, look, back to what you just said. I have the pleasure of walking through the gym every afternoon after my afternoon duty is at the parent pickup. And a couple of times there has been a ball spike that's taken my head off, literally bounced off of my head, and it hurts.
Oh, the hammer went too long.
10-6. PC still on top.
I don't like them to get any closer than 3 points. So my goal, comfort level, is to us be up 3 or more. I get too nervous. here
Yeah,
at the
I'm
booth.
with you on that.
All right, Hallie Joe. I hate when they call. I can never see that myself.
Yeah.
So a double hit.
Yeah. What is?
So it's got to spin a certain way off your finger, so they're going to call it a push instead of a hit.
Okay. Otherwise, okay, I got you. Well, that's a very close call then.
I couldn't
On
call
some
it.
of
I
them.
wouldn't be good enough to do that.
Oh.
Okay,
too far back.
Maggie tried the back row kill, so now all of a sudden, Brandon, it's 10-8. Somerset's got all the momentum. Their student section, they've got about 30 deep here, all standing up.
And I got to talk to the lovely Miss Melissa Lancaster down low. And, of course, it's tough right now for Miss Melissa because we saw Jace Lancaster, Caden Lancaster come in for our basketball team, but his sister plays for the Briar Jumpers.
No way.
Yes, she does. It is Ella
Another
Lancaster.
mistake. Ava King, we're going to have to take a timeout here soon or
Number one is Ella Lancaster, and it's tough for her because her heart is in both places.
That's
PC
tough.
and
That's
Somerset.
that's tough for me.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, service there. We needed that. They were about to close up for a tie. Melissa, please talk your
11-9.
child into transferring over to
I didn't
Pulaski
mean to
County
put her
High
on the
School.
spot like
Yes.
that because we had such a sweet conversation and
She is a sweetheart.
very sweetheart.
She does a
Yeah,
great
she
job
does.
at the
Does the Lord's
hospital and-
work. Yeah.
Yes.
And so here's the serve by Miss Ellen Cherry. Gets it over to the libero. Somerset's kind of made a little comeback here, James. See if we can weather the storm.
Good block right there at the net. What we got now? Oh, about running the net. It's too close. Nope, can't do it.
Can't do it.
Yeah, that's 4 hits.
4 hits.
I agree. 11-10.
Got it really close there.
You know, while you were down there, I told the fans I think every game's going to be 25-20 or closer.
Yeah.
And it's going to go 4 or 5 sets.
Well, you know, you start to feel how it feels right now in the gym, and it's just – it's a barn burner in here. I love it about this. Oh, looks like
Maggie's not calling for it. We're going over to Callie. Callie gets blocked, goes sideways, and she gets the winner. Callie
12-10 PC. Callie Easton making it happen there. Morgan Keith coming out of the match. Sienna Mullins making her way in for Hallie Joe.
You know, as a dad over there looking at Derek, he about has to smile when she wins big points like that. But he's got to remain stoic over there with the line judge over there.
That would be hard.
I did it with Nikkei, dude. And what's worse is when your daughter hits it out of bounds and you have to call it out of bounds.
Oh. I didn't think about it. Oh,
good hustle by number
right
24 for Somerset, but we'll take another point. 13-10 Pulaski.
Been a lot of points like that so far where PC is just, I mean, that just goes to show you how strength and moxie they're putting on the ball right now here tonight for it to be played on all baselines for Somerset. Here is Miss Elizabeth Dalton. She wanted me to say to the world that she's 6'4". They're going to call Maggie on that. No, I'm sorry. They're going to call Callie Eastham on that one. Touching the net. That was close. Somerset's got a strong student section showing here tonight.
Good deep serve. Maggie's got it. Elizabeth sets it up, and number
nice
3.
Play by Ava King.
Was that Callie Eastham?
No, Callie Eastham coming in there
Callie
with that
Eastham.
one. Yeah.
She went ahead and looked one way and hit it the other way, sort of like the no-look shot in volleyball.
Man,
so beautiful placement, Callie.
She's really come into her own and been a solid player up front for the Maroons right now, too. This is
I hope her
exciting.
grandparents are watching in Paducah like Dad said.
Really?
Yes.
Pikeville to Paducah. There's Abby Clevenger with the save. Here comes
Elizabeth,
Sienna Mullins over. Somerset
nice
with the
point
volley.
here, going for the kill. Good block.
Elizabeth Dalton with the save there. Ellen
comes
with the
up
setup.
to Maggie. Cross court inbounds. Wow. Okay, that's so close.
Oh, no.
The coach is contesting it. I don't know. I need to see that on replay. Okay, they got overruled.
Wow.
Overruled.
It got overruled.
You don't see that very often.
Who overruled it?
The line judge here on the side.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yes. You can appeal it, so she just won an appeal.
But how do you – that's interesting.
I'm going to watch it on replay while you're calling the game.
We got to watch that on replay, yeah.
Fans won't be able to see it, but I will.
All right, 14-13 PC. Somerset edging closer back into this match. Saw themselves down early.
It's hard to tell with that camera
hard
angle.
to say?
I can't say one way or the other. That's definitely out there. Okay, all of a sudden, Brendan, 14-14. Our 6-point lead is evaporated after the timeout.
Yeah, Somerset's edged back nicely.
Yes.
So now it's just who's more composed right here to finish this off.
So many service errors. I don't think I've seen this many in a match in a long time, Brendan. That's at least 7 between both teams.
That is a lot. Quite a bit on the net. A lot of plays have come close to the net. It's went against PC too. So errors that can be corrected. Here's the serve by Miss Guzman.
Nope, that's Malia Young.
Malia Young.
Yes.
My apologies, Miss Malia.
15-15. We just talked about service errors. That's at least 8, if not 9 service errors between both teams. A lot of nerves in this first set.
And that's a game.
Hopefully they clear it up here in the other sets because I like to watch the action. I don't like to watch missed free throws or missed serves.
Here is the setup for Miss Anna Farmer, it looks like, at the net. Over.
Ellen
with
with a
Cherry
good dig.
with the
Here
save.
we go,
Elizabeth Dalton with the setup for Maggie
good block.
off of her.
Set Maggie again. Nope.
Good save there. Those ladies playing that.
Yeah, that wasn't a block. That actually hit into the net. So I agree. That's our point. So it didn't get over.
All right. So that goes in favor of the Maroons, 16-15. And that would be Ella Lancaster on that last mistake for the
Okay,
Briar
Hallie
Jumpers.
Joe, if you remember the last time we had a run,
She
she
had a
won
big
about
one.
6 points in a row for us.
See if she can wheel it out again here. Ella Lancaster with the serve. It's in.
That's one of those that
That's a big
tickles the
point.
top of the net, and it sort of throws the trajectory off, and it goes in the soft spot there where we're not. So 16-16 fans, we
This is
told
just a
you
heck of a play.
this is going to be a barn burner tonight. I really don't know who's going to win or how many sets.
Here's the setup to Hallie Joe, and they're going to call. Was that what you called a second ago? Was that called palming or?
I don't know if it's called palming or if it's just called double hit. I think she said
Double
two
hit.
that time, so I think that's a double hit.
That's a tough one.
That's Somerset's first lead of the match.
Morgan with the hit, set up by Hallie Joe. Back to Morgan off the net.
Number 19 gets it blocked over.
Somerset goes up.
Timeout,
2.
Mackenzie McCollum.
Swing of momentum here in this first set. Back in favor of the Briar Jumpers.
Brandon, this is going to be tough. A lot of times you'll notice in volleyball over the years that I've watched, one of the main reasons besides stopping the momentum, the coaches call timeout. I don't know how many times I've seen a service error come out of a timeout.
Really?
I don't know if it's because players have got too long to think about it, if they're just nervous, if everybody's watching them, but it's weird because it happens a lot. Now, I'm not saying Somerset will do it here. It would be nice if they would. If they run out to a 4 or 5 point lead here late in the match, it's almost over. You can come back from 5 early in the set, but 5 late in the set's a whole nother beast. Hey, look at our man Cannon Cundiff coming here.
Yeah, wearing a sombrero. Is that right?
Blackout. We got to throw him on camera later.
Blackout sombrero.
Get a fist bump a piece
This guy
out of it.
wears
Yes, sir.
a fur coat during the Maroon Minute. He's my kind of guy, James.
No service error. Dang it.
Here
Come
we go.
out of there.
And Maggie
Bringing
it
brings us out of it.
Bring it back, folks.
18-17.
Big point right there by the Maroons. Ava King's going to come in for Abby Clevenger. Got Ava, Anna, Morgan, Ellen, Hallie Joe, and Maggie. This is a good-looking squad right here for the Maroons. Maggie with the serve. To the libero, finds her off balance a little bit. Here's the setup. Maggie saves. Hallie Joe with the setup for Morgan Keith. Over.
Oh,
and too
just
far.
out of bounds. Yes, Derek hated to call it, but it was wide. We could tell it all the way over here.
19-17 Briar Jumpers.
Okay, we need a point here soon, Brandon. I don't like a 3 or 4 point lead here late. Deep. Yes. There's that service error we needed. 18 serving
Out of
19.
bounds. That's a big one. And it's coming back to Ellen to serve for the Maroons. 19-18 Briar Jumpers in the first set.
Nice deep serve. Good return by Somerset, just getting it over. Dink. Ava sets it up. Hallie Joe for Ava. Ava brings
she had
it.
a really good match.
Winner.
Carries that momentum over from the JV game. Ava's turned into a fine player for the Maroons here. All that experience paying off.
Ava, you better call me king.
And you better call me.
We'll just keep up names.
What's
19-19.
I'm trying to think of a chess reference with the king. Game, set, match. All right, anyway.
Double.
big one.
How'd that get over? Good save.
Man, they ran into each other.
Hallie Joe for the set. Maggie.
Oh.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Wow.
2019.
20
Libero dove for it, but that was just beautiful ball placement
that was
right there.
Great. That was great communication.
The
there.
hammer brought it right down, deep down to the center. Let's go, Ellen. See what we can come up with. We need to keep the momentum. Nice, sir. Oh, just out of bounds.
Oh, just out
that
of
didn't
bounds.
miss by 3 inches.
A little hair, a tiny hair. Miss Lancaster's going to come out of the
20 to
match.
20.
Number 16 for the Briar Jumpers, Emmy Goforth coming in.
Deep.
Out of bounds, deep.
Right.
Back to the Maroons. That's big time.
Gosh, we really need the next 3 points. I would like to be up 24-20.
21-20 now. Maroons over Briar Jumpers. Sienna Mullins back in the game for Hallie Joe Mayfield.
Hey, Mamba, get us to your number.
Mamba.
That's what I want you
Yeah,
to do.
show
Get
us-
us to your number.
Show us that you're 6'4".
Get us to your number.
I love that. Ava with the save here, set up by Miss Elizabeth. Here's Callie.
We run it. Nope. What happened right there?
What? Not sure what the call is there.
Okay, I think somebody either touched the net or went. You can't put your foot on the line either, Brandon. So I don't know if that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a foot fault or if that was a net violation.
Good call then.
We got a free point.
Something I need to watch. Elizabeth Dalton with the serve.
Come on, get us to your number.
Ooh,
Dang it.
just a bit outside.
I can't take it. I need a substitute in the booth. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Oh,
22-21. This
That's
just set one.
the second one in a row where it's been really close in the
3
back.
inches. All right, good
Ellen
job,
Cherry
Ellen.
with the setup to Elizabeth.
To Sienna. Yes, Sienna Mullins.
That's twice tonight.
Yes. Cross court by number 4. She's bringing it tonight, 23-21. What a huge cross court kill.
I'm just so excited, James, watching these young ladies, and they're in your club and everything, just their growth from a year, seeing Sienna make that play right there, that is just awesome. Maroon Sports Network, it's 23-21. Maroons on top of the Briar Jumpers. First set, so it can go either way. James Murray in the booth. I'm Brandon Foister. It's been a lot of fun. All of our sponsors on deck, as well as I see Sam Dalton siding across the gym next to his dad. Good-looking crowd we got in the gym tonight, folks. If you're at home and thinking about coming and join us, come on out here because you're going to see a classic. We got Mr. Kevin Cook next to our AD, Brian Miller, who's back. Seems to be bouncing back from his sickness and illness, and glad to see him back.
All right,
glad to see everybody back.
Here we go. Abby, don't make me fire my Clevenger. She's ready. I want you to fire that
Abby
Clevenger right here, Abby.
Let's do it.
Let's get us up here, at least 24.
Meet Cleaver Clevenger.
Uh-oh, meet Cleaver. Uh-oh.
Number 13 over.
Oh, she tried
trick
it.
play
No
for
look.
Somerset.
Elizabeth comes up. Maggie the hammer. Oh, tried the
Nice
soft
play.
spot.
Nice play.
Okay, we should be able to set this one back up. Good job, Ellen. Elizabeth over to. Whoa, bringing the thunder. Callie Eastham bringing it straight
One more.
down. Triple set point. PC 24-21. The
Ready
meat
to take the
Clevenger
first
coming
set.
up right here. I don't know if she's going to like the meat Clevenger, but we'll find
They're
out tomorrow.
playing so hard
Yes,
right
sir.
now, James. I love it.
Abby
with the
good,
serve.
nice, went
And
wide.
too
They're going to have to
far.
run that down. Uh-oh. Okay, they saved it. Ellen's
There's
got it
libero, Ellen
up.
Cherry.
Elizabeth for the set, for the win. Sienna! Oh, good save by the libero. Somerset still in scramble mode.
Abby
Here we
with
go.
the setup to Elizabeth over to.
No, I hate
What was the
that.
call? Double hit?
I
that what it
don't
was?
know, but I can't stand it. And I know it's the right
Kills
call,
some
but as a
momentum.
viewer, it's just so frustrating. It's almost
24-22. Yeah, I didn't see it. And again, maybe it's because of the bars in front of us. I couldn't see. Elizabeth here with the setup for a Sienna.
all right. Big chance here for Somerset. Oh, bad set. A little too close to the net. Pulaski takes set number 1, 25-22. Brandon, it's everything we told the fans it was going to be at the start of the broadcast tonight.
Well, hey, you think it don't matter? Everybody's on their feet and cheering.
Hey,
I
let's
love
get our
it.
camera guy to zoom in on our student section real
Yeah.
quick. Let's see the blackout theme.
see our
I don't know if
blackout
we're going to
here.
have any chance or anything over there if they can see us. Let me see if I can let them know we're on the air.
Got some sombreros going. Got the boxing match going on between Ben Dalton portraying Rocky. Folks, this is just a good time. The weather's great. Fall is just right around the corner here. School is in session. Volleyball action at its brand AP Bio unit that we started today. I'm reminded from our producer, Landon Stykes. It's exciting. And you know what? Kudos to the Briar Jumpers in that first set. Got down early, managed to come back, go on a huge run to take a lead. That was a fantastic first set for both teams. Maroon Sports Network, thank you for tuning in, listeners, as we bring you literally all the hits tonight. Maroons, Briar Jumpers, lots at stake. We're having a good time in the booth here tonight, bringing you the volleyball
Hey,
action.
we're trying to show the student section here, but they don't know they're on the air to throw
Yeah.
them on here. But hey, we can still brag on them.
Right, yeah. Ben Dalton showing the Rocky mentality here. It's a good group.
Ben
Kanan
Dalton's
Cundiff,
on the phone, so obviously somebody's had to call him here. But
just like him. I see
Marshall,
Ryan
you got
Anderson.
any chance or anything? They're pointing up the cannon. Okay, so
Mason Horton, I see. Aaliyah Young. I see Ryan Anderson. Good-looking crew here. Of course, Marshall Livesey with wearing a cape. as one does on a Tuesday night.
What does our sign say? In holla, shut up? I don't know what the first name was.
Really sure what that it says.
Oh, well, we'll see in a few minutes.
Looks like it's kind of being
Hey, you and I got to
confiscated.
talk about something.
Yeah.
I promised Cody Wesley you and I would. Now's the perfect time,
Oh,
parents.
boy.
Have you heard of the app called Yik Yak?
I have not. I've heard it, but I'm not familiar with what it is. That sounds like an old man
Cody
response.
Wesley, our assistant principal, wants us to tell the parents, if your child has that on their phone, make sure they delete it. It's an app that supposedly you're anonymous, but he said multiple times they've had to call an FBI and they'll find out who it is. You're not ever anonymous if you're on a cell phone, but they can go and talk about any teacher, any administrator, think that they're safe because nobody knows who it is. So basically he said make sure, especially if they're a student athlete, get rid of it. You don't need it. It's something that's on there. Students, don't do that garbage.
Wow.
Get rid of Yik Yak.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, get rid of that. Really
All right.
anything. Abby
Somerset-
Clevenger starting it off with an ace, talking.
Hey, pumped up, too. Did you see how excited she
Fist
was after
pumping,
that ace?
yeah.
I love it. I love it. Bring the energy. All right,
JV
I got to go
squad's
back
coming
into
out.
lean back mode here,
Yeah,
here
I'm
Brandon.
gonna
We're
have
at
to join
home.
you.
Call
If I
Hey,
can.
we got to come up with something plan B here for our next volleyball broadcast.
That or, like you said, the Soulful Studio stools will work well. Callie Eastham bringing it.
Oh,
Sit
good
right
block
back.
right there. Callie Eastham
Callie Eastham
return to sender.
taking over, man.
Callie return
She
to
said,
sender.
no
Eastham.
soup for you.
Yes.
UPS said we're sending it right back. This package is being sent
This
right back.
postage is overdue.
Yeah, that's
I'm
right.
sending it back.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
I like it.
Brandon,
Abby,
you stay right here, Cole. Let me go get our comfortable Soulful Studio chairs.
That sounds
Let's see
like
if it
a
makes a
plan.
difference.
all right, we got Callie Eastham here taking over, and the Maroons. Here's Elizabeth Dalton with the setup to Sienna with the spike. Not enough as the Briar Jumpers capitalize. They get on the board. It's 2-1 some Maroons. Excuse me. We're going to reposition ourselves here. All right, this is much better. At the net.
Hey, we're looking over the bar now. Thank you,
Yeah.
Amanda Muse. We have just elevated our stature up here in our fake booth.
Now we can't wait to get those cordless mics and everything else that's promised here to us into the boot. No, I'm just kidding. This is fantastic. Makes a difference. Now,
Somerset's
Briar
right back up
Jumpers
3-2.
capitalize on a couple of errors on the Maroon side.
Hey, wireless mics are going to be so nice when we go to do that. We probably need to change mics. Let's switch with me.
All right. All right, there we go. There's a little switcheroo.
We got to give my man the longer
As we
cord.
have a, wow, nice play at the net by both teams there. Elizabeth Dalton sending it over. Here's the
Nice
send
block
back
right there. Yeah,
again.
return to
Callie
sender.
Eastham just playing
Callie.
our hearts out. They're
Point
going to
PC.
call it on Maroons.
You know what, Brandon? It looks
3-3.
looks up here so easy for them to hit that shot behind their head. But I guarantee if
No.
I tried to do that, I would probably have a busted nose.
That and on the ground level, that thing is coming at you at like a 90-mile-an-hour
But
fastball.
Elizabeth just made that look so easy.
Yeah,
when she
our
did that.
ladies, both ladies on both teams make it look easy. And our hats off to it. It's the preparation. They practice. James, I listen after school each day. They practice with intensity. You can hear them through any part of the building when they're practicing. And it carries over to the game, so it's nice. It's just a good mantra for anything that you do.
Emily Burns brought the heat right there, but it was a little low, so she's a little mad at herself for that. I think
4-3
she's
Briar Jumpers. Elizabeth set up here for Maggie.
Oh,
it's over.
no. How
That's-
did that
how do you call that?
teeter-totter on there?
Because it does go over, but not really, I guess. That's
It,
interesting.
it faked. It teased us to going over, and then
Yeah.
it fell back on our side. Hey, there's a girl down there, Sydney Martin. We talked about her today too.
Oh,
basketball. How hard
Oh,
she
yeah.
practices.
Taking it all in. She's ready to run some tonight, I would say. Get some shots up.
That's one of the hardest working student athletes I've ever seen.
Love it.
I've seen her in the gym so many times, Brandon, I can't even count it. I just expect her to be here if I ever come here on a Sunday.
Holding her own with the boys, an open gym. It's just great.
Nice save. Anna gets it over. Nice rally. Somerset's up 6-3.
Caught
nice
Elizabeth
hit.
off guard.
Number
there.
9 for Somerset brought the kill right there.
Yeah.
Aerial Vilia Alvarez.
Yep. That was a great play there. And, Elizabeth was caught off guard.
We need to get Big Mo on her side.
Big time
7-3.
set here, 7-3 Briar jumper. Sienna off her fingertips. It's going to go 8-3 Briar jumpers, and the coach wants to talk about it.
Time out, down 5, Brandon. But, earlier in that first set, we had Somerset down 5 or 6, and they come back and took the lead. Right. So we talked about game of runs, so no big deal there. But, we'll keep talking about different things here. We're talking about Sydney Martin. We're talking about our upcoming season. I think, we're not going to wish the fall season away.
Right.
But, we're going to look forward to girls and boys basketball because we had a heck of a year last year and both programs return a lot.
It is. And, James, it's moving right along because, like you said, it's not too much longer here on the volleyball side that we get into districts. And we are literally halfway through our home schedule on the football field for our guys.
That's crazy.
2 games
That's
left.
crazy.
It's moving right along, and we're just having a good time.
All right, we need this point, 8-3. Nice deep serve to Ellen.
Sets up to Abby. Over. Number 5 for the Briar jumper sets it up.
No way we can get that one. Boy, Ellen just about went over the scorer's table. But, you got to give Ellen a lot of hustle points there. It didn't result in actual point for us.
Like
but I would have been upset if she didn't go after the ball.
Right.
Yes.
You're right. That's a good sign. 9-3, still in it. A lot of adjustments made on the Briar jumper side. Anna Farmer with the error. And
one thing I just thought of?
What's that?
Back in the old days, pre-COVID, they would flip sides. Now they're saying on the same side for every set. Notice we were on that set 1. Set 2, we're right back on the same side again.
What was that called?
Double hit again when they race up 2 fingers. 11-3, Somerset is really taking it to us here in the second set. Brandon, I was afraid it was going to go 4 or 5 sets. I wish I was wrong in PC 1 and 3, but I just did not feel either team sweeping either team.
Elizabeth, it's got to go over.
Good job, Sienna. Right in the soft
Off
spot.
the net,
Yes,
so that's a good save. 11-4, still in it. It's a game of runs, like you said, James. It's the fun part from a spectator's view. Man, these seats really do make a difference.
My back support is so much better already. I feel like I'm leaning back, and I'm really not.
Yeah. Hallie Joe with the serve. And I tell you what, those girls up front for Somerset have really stepped it up.
PC went into the net.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Man.
That's a costly mistake for us.
They've
12-4.
really stepped it up front. Big adjustments made on the Briar jumper side.
I like Abby's body language out there. She is clapping and telling the girls, let's go in the back row. So as long as they don't fight and bicker among each other and just try to encourage each other.
Here's Morgan with the spike.
Ooh.
Sends it back really close, puts them on their heels.
Nice
Big
save,
save
Abby.
by Abby. Here's Hallie Joe with the setup. Abby puts it over, and it's out. It's going to go in favor of the Briar jumpers.
13-4, man. We're behind the woodshed right now, so they say.
Yep.
Double digits is going to be a hard thing to overcome.
It's the serve. Ellen saves it. Hallie with the setup. There's
Oh,
Maggie
my
sends it
gosh.
home.
The hammer
She said, I've
broke
had it.
that
All
one.
right, you've
My
had your
gosh.
fun. My
Talk
goodness.
about driving a nail into something right there, brother. She went
just-
ahead and brought it.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yes.
What a player. I love it.
Little leaping Lanny Holt.
Yeah, Ethan Lanning.
Yeah, I know her dad well. Good tennis player.
That's
but
awesome. That is awesome.
Oh, service
again.
ace. Wow, Maggie Holt trying
Here
to
we go.
change the momentum back around, Brandon. If we can get 3 or 4 more points out of this serve, right there's a lot more fans coming in.
I
See
love it.
about 7 girls filing in, or 8. And looks like they're PC unless they're going to the other side.
Right off the net.
Service error.
She's had a few like that tonight, James. She plays hard. Love it. Gives you all that you got.
14-6.
Putting Ellen on her heels a little bit here. Hallie's going to send it over.
What nice hustle by Anna Farmer right there. Nice block.
Oh, my goodness.
King.
Ava sending it back.
Net.
Off the net.
right.
Somerset, 14-7. Here they come roaring back.
I'm not going to call roaring 1 point yet, but I like your energy and
hoping so.
enthusiasm.
I'm
right
hoping.
here.
I'm hanging on.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost an ace. Ellen with the save. Hallie with the setup.
Beautiful
Here's
set.
Miss Ava.
Ava,
It's over.
Yes, sir. Good
14-8.
Sound like you said Ava Gover, did you?
Ava King. Is that what I said?
I thought you said
I said
Gover.
Ava over.
Ava
Oh,
over.
sorry. I was making sure.
Okay. You even got your buddy confused. here.
Brad Gover. Is he in? He's still involved with your all's fantasy league, right?
Yeah, his team's terrible. So
I'm curious to see who everybody drafted. I really am. Here is Hallie Joe. Back over to
Hallie Joe.
Wow, Hallie Joe again over through Morgan Keith there. Number 24 for
Oh.
Somerset off the net.
Went off Morgan's
And
block.
wow.
Out of bounds. So all right, we're starting to be in a little bit of trouble here as later it goes. 15-8.
Number 13, that was Emily Ford with the play.
Becca DeBoard, she's a little bit disappointed with that one, but we just bragged on her earlier, so it'll be okay. She's probably a sophomore.
Yeah. Well, I don't have that, but yeah, I think so. She's putting a lot of minutes in JV, so.
We're trying to pick on her, went to her again, but she handled it
Hallie
just
Joe
fine that
setting
time.
up Maggie Holt, sends it over.
Good job. Talk it over, girls. Becca gets it back over. So big point, nice set right here. Oh, called a double hit on her.
Double hit on Somerset.
Yes. We haven't seen that too
16-9,
often.
couldn't have came at a better time. Try to weather this a little bit.
Elizabeth Dalton says back in for Becca. Sienna comes in for Hallie Joe.
It's a great crowd tonight.
I love it. I like to get even more students out here for our next home game. Nice serve, Elizabeth.
Ellen sends it over. Oh, off the net. It's going to go
Yes,
PC.
sir. That was a little low, so I
16-10.
can't give a block on that one. A little low on that one. So, yeah, we finally hit double digits. Let's go, Mamba. Keep us in the
6'4".
momentum.
She's going to
6'4",
play up to it.
full of muscles.
And she's going to play up to it. Here's Elizabeth with the serve.
Here we go. Nice set for Sienna.
Is it
Goes
over?
deep.
It's good
Beautiful.
point.
This
16-11.
is the best I've ever seen Sienna Mullins play.
She
We've already
has.
called her name 3 or 4 times earlier in the broadcast.
She came up here to you earlier before
Yes.
a pregame and said, hey, say my name. Get that name right. I said, I love it. I love it. That means she's ready to
Can we
play.
just keep it as Sienna, say my name, Mullins?
Sienna, say my name, Mullins. Let's
Okay.
do it.
It's got sort of a little ring to it
Yep.
anyway.
Ava, oh, too far. 17-11 as Somerset saves and
The
takes back
hammer
over.
just slid right into our student section with the hustle there. Okay, Brendan, 17-11. We need to run off 3 or 4 in a row here soon.
They just lay it all out there. These ladies play so hard. I love it.
Serves to Maggie.
Elizabeth with the setup. Callie Easton sends
Callie,
it back
wow, what
over.
reflexes. Did you see
I
that?
couldn't do that. I
Wow.
wish I could do that.
Nice, Elizabeth. What hustle. Talk, girls, talk. Good job, Ava.
Could have been out.
Here we go. This is our point. Beautiful set. Here we go, Ava. Yes,
And
sir.
good.
Good kill, Ava King.
Big point right there, James. 17-12.
What do you think about Marshall Livesey's Batman cape down there?
I love it. I mean, why not, right? Sport the cape on a
Cannon
Tuesday
cut
night.
of sombrero. I mean, dang it. Service error.
Service error, 18-12.
I think I'm going to have ulcers after the broadcast.
I love it. It says a lot about the sport, though, right now. So
Deep. Beautiful, beautiful way to talk right there. Ellen Cherry caught it immediately and told him just to get away. So,
yeah.
you know, only thing I question, why do we have a green libero? Why can't it be white or maroon or gray?
I feel like I want to spend some time with Kanan Covey. He seems like an interesting dude, all right? Again, I can't say enough about the dude's wardrobe choices. And, I can't pull that off. He makes it work, though.
We just served it deep. At
Served it deep, 1913. And let's see, the ladies are
It's 18-13 and served it out of bounds.
living by prayer right now. And this set came off a really big high in that first set, James. And kudos to the Briar Jumpers, swinging things and the momentum around in their favor again here, playing hard. Very well coached teams here.
Good job, Sienna.
Off the net.
Okay,
That's gonna make it 2013.
I feel like this is Somerset's set.
Yeah.
The momentum and the body language is talking to me right now at 20-13.
Seems like that happens a lot,
It
though,
does.
after a first set win, that always swings back.
Service there, that helps.
2014.
So right now, if you're Caden Lancaster, are you cheering for our girls or for your little sister's team?
I saw him walk through a second ago. I'm trying to find him.
He's
see
got
if
the
he's-
man sleeves over there. He's got
Does
his
he?
arms cut out.
Oh, then
you
he's
see the
PC.
cannons over there?
Yeah, he's PC
Yeah,
all the
you
way.
see the guns?
Man, he's in great shape.
He is.
Look at that guy.
Nice serve by Hallie Joe.
Off
Nice
the
block.
net.
That's our point. Good job.
And all right,
Maggie
here we
Holt
go.
called that immediately. She's like, no, that's our point.
I want to see her take over. I want to see her go region style right now, like she did in the region basketball tournament. Take over this game. Send it back in favor
Nice
of the
serve,
Maroons. There we
Hallie
go.
Joe.
That's big time.
How many service winners has she got?
2016.
Now we don't bring politics in here, but when Somerset jerks out the Trump 2020 banner for president over here,
Where is that at? I
They're
want to
folding
see.
it up now. They just
Oh,
had it out
okay.
a minute ago. So, but
Wow.
they do have some dance moves if you look over the student section.
Our future voters here, guys. Our future voters. Our future at work here. That's right. Sam Dalton is walking around the student section. Seems to want to get involved.
You know, with Sam's hair, technically, he goes from 6'4" to 6'6", the size of his brother.
Yeah.
Right? So there's Ben. There's his hair. Now they're really close
Oh,
together
my
and
gosh.
same size.
Man, if you could
What do
really
you
work
think?
with that guy and his feet and his hands, what a dominant force he could be down low on a basketball team, right? Sam Dalton getting it done. Ben Dalton getting
Of course,
it
you was
done.
talking about Sam on the basketball court, not Ben, right?
Well, I'm talking about Ben too.
Okay,
Ben
okay.
looks like, for all that I'm hearing, he's going to be coming off the bench and putting in some minutes this year. Well needed. That's going to be much needed this year for the Maroons. So
Hallie Joe.
Ella Lancaster
Oh, no.
over. There's
Gosh,
nobody there.
Dang it. Well, we had Abby and Hallie Joe both dive for it, so that left the one spot open there where, normally you'd have another girl to come in from behind. So,
21.
okay, I guess tonight the theme for Somerset is
I guess
ghillie suit.
apparently
Camo. Well,
they're
you can't
all-
see us, John Cena now.
they're all showing out here
Yeah.
in their finest.
Becca.
Ooh,
Oh, nice
my
deep
goodness,
hit,
off
and
the net.
That's ours. That's
That's
three
ours.
hits. Why don't they just blow the whistle after the third
21.
hit?
I know, right? Really? Why? And that
Yeah.
happened earlier to us. They didn't stop it. I noticed. So
Well, one match a few years ago, I saw us play a
They let it
team,
play?
and they let it play through 4 hits, and like the other coach had to go crazy before they would stop it and
ouch. Yeah.
call the point.
21-17, James. It's we're there's a hint of
We
life
need this
here.
one. We need this one. Becca
Ooh,
tried to dump it in the
sent
soft
it
spot.
back. Maggie's there to
Nice,
save.
Maggie.
Here's Howie Joe with the setup. It's low.
Becca. Oh, good and deep. Nice.
Maggie's there.
Maggie is playing the
Howie
back
Joe's
row.
gonna set it
Beautiful,
up.
Brandon.
Here's Miss Ava, sends it over. Somerset with the save.
Maggie again. That's 3 straight on the back row for her. What a beautiful point right here. I'm gonna say,
Somerset set up always to number 9, it seems.
Yes.
Usually making plays.
went backwards
Send it
on us.
over.
Just get it over. Yes, Hallie Joe. What a great point.
Great play. This is a
Point
great
of
volley.
the match so far. Maggie again.
She is all
Wow,
over
you
the place.
cannot get it by her on that
She's
back
gonna
row.
Send it over.
That's my one area where she seems to be struggling tonight is that back row kill.
Yeah.
So
You could see she knew. She put her head down. It's almost like she overthinks it a little bit. Here's the setup. Hallie Joe's going to set up Ava. King sends it over. It's out
nice,
of bounds.
Ava
Point
King,
PC.
another kill. Ava King bringing it.
Bringing
Ava's
it
just
back.
a sophomore as well.
She put in some solid minutes in that
Yes.
JV game.
All right, let's go, Miss Cherry. And our green libero,
I love it.
Suit.
Highlighter green.
the
yes.
Green Lantern, is now
The
serving.
Green Lantern. Yeah, I like that. Oh, here it is. Maggie with the
man,
hit.
she's hustling.
Sends
She's
it back
all
over
the
to Hallie
place.
Joe.
Callie,
Over,
nice
it's good.
spot, Callie Eastham. You talk about just dink and dunk.
22-19.
Somerset's coach is getting a little nervous over here.
Yep.
She knows she cannot afford to lose the first two sets, Brandon.
I know. That's a big time. Ellen serving with house money here.
Nice hard serve right into the libero. Somerset gets it back. Hallie
Put 'em on
Joe.
their heels here.
Ellen's calling it. Who's coming? Who's coming? Becca. Good deep hit. Somerset
Wow.
comes back.
The answers are
Hallie
there.
Joe. Ellen. Now Maggie takes it. Just safe play. Somerset's
Big
got a good
play.
kill opportunity.
Oh,
Oh,
almost had it.
Brandon, that's one of those where you got a partial deflection at the net that threw it off just enough that the back row couldn't get there. So instead of it coming to them, it fell just a little short, and
Right.
they had to dive.
Right.
And game of inches.
23-19. See what can happen here. Sends it over. It's a kill. There
All right,
is
girls, we got to
Ellen.
win this point. We have to. Becca,
Oh, right to the money spot.
nice
Sends it
block.
back.
Let's keep playing right here. Keep playing. Get this point. Trying to go deep. Maggie, who you going with? Oh, Maggie on the back row. Just gets it
Maggie
over.
just gets it over.
Ellen right in the sweet spot. Hallie Joe to Ava.
And they called double hit. They called the double hit there. Are you serious? I could see that clearly wasn't, but that's a big call right there, James.
Yeah, 23-19. This game's a lot different at 23-20.
Did they call that on Hallie Joe? Is that where did I see that
Yes,
right? Oh,
yes.
there's no way.
Nope. Okay, I said every set would be within 5. I messed up, fans. That was 25-19. My apologies. That would be the
Pretty
farthest
close.
one is away.
You take away that close call, and it would be. Well, we'd still be playing.
All right, Brandon, we got a 3-minute intermission. We may thank our sponsors here again if I can get my producer ready for this. He's like, man, I need a break. Let's see if we can run through our commercials one more time here and rest our voices here.
There you go.
Landon Stock. So let's see if we can't thank all 4 sponsors again that have commercials. We'll start with whoever you want to. We'll
Folks,
have
stay
mystery
tuned.
guests.
Maroon Sports Network.
We cross-reference the value of your car with multiple sources. And here at Dong Franklin, we think it's worth more.
Are you serious?
When it comes to trading and selling, Don Franklin invests more in you.
For real?
Not just your vehicles.
Sorry, man. I don't know what came over me.
Happens all the time.
Sell us your vehicles. We really do pay more.
Welcome to Sports Den.
The one-stop shop that has all your sporting needs.
Sports Den has the largest selection of sporting equipment, including the best quality baseball and softball gloves by Wilson, Rawlings, and Mizuno, and bats by Easton, Rawlings, Louisville Slugger, and DeMarini. Show off your school spirit and represent your favorite team. Looking for the perfect Christmas gift? Look no further than a Letterman jacket. Sports Den is your number one stop shop for the modern athlete and casual fan. Call Sports Den 606-678-4484, conveniently located between stoplight number 19 and number 20 on Highway 27.
Brandon, these seats are comfortable, but I felt like I was getting up on a horse, and I fell off of it a couple of times.
I got a little nervous.
Yeah. So maybe we got to support each other next time we get up in these seats. But, hey, I do like being up higher.
Yeah.
So, Amanda Muse, thank you once again, Soulful Studios. If you need anything out of us sponsorship-wise, hey, fans, just let us know. We'll plug you on the air. But, hey, we're also going to tell you we're shameless Maroon supporters. We're not going to talk about the other team. And we 100% Maroon if you listen to this
We're
broadcast.
homers all the way. That's exactly right, James. And
I wouldn't have it any other way.
No,
if
absolutely
they said you
not.
had to support the other team, I'd say I'm off the air.
I don't know if it's got confused in the past when we were doing basketball and stuff or whatever, but that's what we are all the way. And here's
maybe
the set.
we need a disclaimer at the start of the broadcast at the bottom. What do you think?
Be good. And
warning. And
you
we
have
got
been
3 beats.
warned that we are not journalists, all right? We are homers
not claim
all the
to be.
way. I know that seemed to have upset a lot of people during the region tournament, but
hey, we got 7,000 plus views. So
really? Wow. That's crazy. I still can't believe that. Here's the set, and Ellen Cherry there sets up Maggie.
Oh,
nice play.
She saw that whole open area right there. And I think that's so good when you can see how your
Normally she would
peripheral
go
vision
kill it.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm like you. That's where an area of her game that has improved this year.
But see, that again tells me why that call is just so doggone close that you call a double hit right there. Seems like you can call that any time. Right there was a perfect example.
Well, she hit it with one hand. If you ever see a double, it's always with 2 hands.
2?
So
Okay.
it's something with like a push and a hit
Okay.
at the same time with the palm. So I may be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen a one-handed hit been
Elizabeth
called
with the setup.
nice.
There it is.
Wow. That's Callie, wasn't it?
It was Callie. I wanted to
Easton.
say Elizabeth, but you're right. It's Callie Easton. Man, nice play. 3-0 right now. Maroons jumping out, trying to put that last set behind them.
Did we come up with a name for Easton? We did, didn't we? Return to sender? Or
Return to sender or UPS? Yeah, I like the return to sender. Eastbound and down. I don't know what I'm thinking there. Nice shot.
Nice. That is beautiful right there. Way
Man,
to
that's
go.
a big hit.
4-0, Pulaski County.
Abby Clevenger going to send it over here.
All right, good job, Mamba.
Great
Back to
communication
Ellen
by
Cherry.
Ellen Cherry there.
Callie Easton, they're talking, they're moving, they're sliding. That's a little
net,
low.
it's
That's
good.
our point. Hey, 5-0. Hey, please get us up 10-0. I just want to be comfortable. on the set.
Right. Yeah, that there you go.
I just want
5-0.
to lay back in my lacy chair, kick
Just sit
my feet
back.
up.
Just go ahead and
talk
count
about
it.
the weather.
That'd be lovely, James. Be right there with you.
Nice block. Okay. Who got the net? Who's the call going on? The call is going against us.
Oh, wow.
Number 3, Callie Easton in the nets. The
Well,
call.
that's so. Kind of stops and shifts things a little bit right here at 5-1.
Callie Easton. Oh, a little short. Hey, she wound it up that time. She had it spring loaded.
She was ready.
Yes.
I think she's going to get 1 or 2 in this set. Playing with vengeance.
Brandon, we have no emails tonight besides Bradley Marriott, maroonsportsnetwork@gmail.com. Nobody must be listening to a broadcast tonight.
We love the love from Bradley Merritt, but we want to hear from everybody else.
Well, we know Sheila and Gavin are listening.
Yep,
So.
Sheila and Gavin making it happen. Maggie a little too hard.
Tip. Yes, sir. Good point. Maggie Holt, the hammer.
That's an awesome play by Maggie right there. Showing, again, a lot of growth, a lot of maturity on her side.
Seemed like I'm hearing the Somerset fans yell terrible, and it's an obvious tip. I think it tipped 2 girls.
It hit them
One.
right
Nice
off the
deep
libero's
serve
hands.
right there, Callie. Moving her feet, looking Elizabeth. Elizabeth got down. Callie over to Sienna.
Sienna sends it over. Libero is always on her heels on Somerset's side.
Deep.
Good
eyes.
communication there.
Abby looked at that one and said, I know that one's out.
Good, she backed off that one.
Okay, 7-2, timeout.
Timeout, Somerset.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Maroons.
Coach Lang says she wants to talk it over with her squad. It's been a fun night, folks, here in the gym, and lively crew. A lot of support in here tonight, a lot of support with you guys listening in. We appreciate it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about football coming up on the weekend.
Okay.
You more excited about PC and Corbin or Kentucky at the Swamp? Or Dallas Cowboys playing Tampa Bay?
I will say it this way. I'm more excited about PC at Corbin because I'm more nervous about what could happen Saturday night. And I'm just playing with house money on Sunday come Cowboy time because I think, listen, with all the things that we've seen over the last few years.
Hey, listen, Noah Brown is our number 2 receiver right now. Noah practice squad Brown is our number 2 right now.
Well, you know what? It wouldn't shock me they come out and win by 3 touchdowns either, James. You just never know.
Oh,
big
wow.
time play.
Maggie saw that come up and she
Look
just
at
went
that.
ahead. That's a play of the night so far for me.
Sent that
We
home.
may need a new ball because she murdered that one.
That might have to go on the ESPY challenge
that
somehow.
could be one of our
Put
early
that
nominees,
down.
Brandon.
Yeah, we'll time mark that one.
Deep.
And it's going to go back to Somerset here. 8-3, PC over the Briar Jumpers.
Here we go, Maggie in the short. Hey, beautiful play by Maggie Holt again. Dude, right in the soft spot. She is bringing it this set. I love it. We need set 3. I'm going to tell fans, we need set number 3.
James, you know how I fully admit my lack of volleyball knowledge. Coach Brad Woodcock from Pulaski County said, hey, we need to throw around phrases like out of system. That's when the set isn't right at the net for the spiker. Hey, Brad, thank you for your volleyball facts.
I can't use out of system.
I can't use out of system.
Ace, Hallie Joe.
Sounds like I'm back at the arcade when I was in high school. Out of system. Hallie Joe says, no soup for you. That's Jerry Seinfeld, I believe. No soup for you?
No, the soup Nazi.
No soup Nazi.
Hallie Joe, good deep serve coming up. Going
Here
wide,
we go. Off
and
the
16
net.
hits it a little low. Okay.
Man.
Hey, I want this 10-point lead. I want it.
It
Girls.
seemed like that second set, Somerset's bigs really set the tone, and now it's like we've answered the
You
bell.
know, a lot of times, Brandon, too, you can get one rotation, and you can get it, and they're on the court like that until the coach subs somebody in, and it can just oh, man, we had all the momentum right there. But one rotation, you can run off like we talked about,
Right.
on them in 5, 6, 7, 8 points before you can get somebody off the back row or off the front row. Look, I thought that was Antonio Palmer there.
It might be.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Coach Woodcock would be proud to know we're talking about his baller. It's here, showing out Sydney Martin, watching off on the baseline here.
Tip.
She's ready to get some shots in
that
tonight.
was definitely a carry that time. So I saw that
And
on Anna Farmer.
11-5.
Okay, we need.
PC.
I'm gonna say we need a point soon out of the next 2.
Yeah.
I don't want them creeping back in this.
I believe that is Antonio. He's waving up here to let you know he was here.
Bringing a hammer. Wow, right there. Becca wound that one up.
Sending it right back to Abby Clevenger, who sends it over.
Tip. Okay, it's still just one
Hallie
on us. So they don't
Joe.
count the tip.
Say there's
2.
Ellen Cherry.
And that's a little off.
Maggie's
Left-handed.
there with the save.
Out of
It's
bounds. Nice job. Maggie Holt again. Did you notice the left hand there, Brandon?
That was awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that would have probably
Her
just flew right
offhand?
by me. Yeah,
Wow.
offhand. The hammer, bringing it
Ava's
tonight.
coming in for Abby Clevenger. Maggie with the serve right now. Oh, nice serve by Maggie right there.
Here we go. Ellen nice and high. Hallie
Gonna
Joe.
send it up for
Becca brings it over. Behind
What was the call?
the it's got to go in front of the bar. That
Oh.
went behind the bar, it come back in bounds.
Never noticed
Yes.
that, James, until you just said that.
So out of bounds coming
Man.
around the side of the net.
Wow. Okay.
That's a tough one because it looked like a winner.
It's like
over
the
here.
pylon in football, I
Yes,
guess.
like the pylon.
All right. Maggie gets in front of it here.
Nice,
Goes
Becca.
over the net for PC here.
Nice high one. Oh,
Ooh.
that was just a beautiful point by Somerset.
Yeah.
You could tell that was a nice high set right in front of the net, and that was like any person that the hitter, outside hitter, would love to have a nice high softball like that.
That was a great play. You're right. Here is the serve for Somerset. Ooh, just a bit under on that play. Somerset's making a comeback.
I think Ellen said, what did I do wrong that time? And I think it was just that she twisted a little bit to the left instead of holding steady. So it's easy for me to say up here in what I'm going to call our booth.
Yeah.
But just the slightest little bit of angle change can make that go from a good pass to out of bounds. See, much better. She stayed in, was set that time.
Here's the setup.
And a Farmer. Maggie, nice and high. Hallie Joe, good one.
Ooh.
It's over. They got to play it, and our point. Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. They call Somerset?
That should be our point.
Yeah, we're having a volley for it right now. And
wow, okay. I
missed
guess,
the petition there.
Man, I missed that one, Brandon.
Not sure how that works, but
completely missed that one.
Hallie Joe sets up Callie. And
nice
it drops.
Ace.
Oh, I'm
Good
sorry.
shot. I think that was Anna Farmer. Callie's not even in the game.
I'm sorry, Becca DeBoard, number 16,
Was
if I got
Becca?
that right. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Anna
Big
Farmer.
time. That saved what happened. That kind of negates what just happened that they took away from us. But Ellen with the serve.
Nice, wide, deep serve. So they're scrambling to get it back over. Maggie, Hallie Joe to Callie.
Callie with the kill.
Winner. Callie Easton bringing
dinner.
it tonight. Man, I love watching Callie and Maggie up at the net.
14-9.
Maggie's
PC.
playing such a good back row, too.
Man, this is a really good squad we've got right here. I like this.
We got to take this third set.
Ellen with the serve.
Nice and deep, right in her body.
Face. That could have been a double hit.
It could have, yes. Maggie, Hallie Joe,
setup.
Ava King.
Ooh.
They smashed that one down. Good block by Somerset.
That's where she takes a page out of Maggie's book, where you kind of set them off guard and you hit it in the sweet spot, take away from the spike and the kill. But that's all right. Ava, sophomore, is coming into it. Maggie with the hit. Hallie Joe with the setup to Becca DeBoard. Off the net. Somerset's going to send it over. Here's Maggie with the setup to Hallie Joe to Callie Easton.
Oh, we run into each other.
Oh, it went over.
Oh, nice save, Becca. Ava just decided to get it over. Beautiful. All right, Hallie Joe
with the save.
Cherry, Becca, tip, falling in, and got it over.
Way.
Crowd's electric. Good save. Hallie Joe, Callie.
End it, baby.
Return to center.
15-10.
Yes, sir.
Callie,
don't call me Derek Easton.
Does she play basketball?
She doesn't, but she probably should.
I'm wondering if she should. Coach Woodcock, I got a player for you, man. You need to be in this girl's ear.
All right, Mamba. Let's see what you got. 6'4" and full of muscles.
Man, can you imagine Twin Towers, Maggie, and Callie Easton in the Lady Maroons basketball team?
I was just thinking about the triplets that are all 6'5" or 6'6" between Ben, Sam, and Elizabeth. That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Wow, talk about heights
awesome.
in that family.
Love
nice
them all.
save, Callie.
Love
Coming
the
back to
Daltons.
Sienna. Sienna, nice and deep. Here we go. Nice set. Bring it up. Bring it up. Oh, she found the soft spot. And they're still hustling. Elizabeth Dalton, Mamba, we see you up here in the booth.
That's a Mamba-like play right there. Well deserved.
Found the deep corner there. I see you, 24.
See Melinda and David in the stands. Proud parents, as they should be. Fantastic student athletes that they have and just students all around at our school.
Nice set. Oh,
Off
good block,
net.
Callie. Yes, sir.
Another
Send it
point
back.
for PC. Roll it out. 17-10 PC commanding. James, we might get your wish right here. Hopefully, if I don't jinx it.
Callie Earnhardt Easton.
Earnhardt.
Got the black 40 on tonight. We just
That's
keep
awesome.
giving her names.
Dale.
The Intimidator. Callie, the
Intimidator.
Easton. Oh, Ava. Ooh, that looked like it was there. She wants that one back, Brandon.
Yeah, and again, she's good experience for her. Playing with this crew, and she'll come into it. Here's Elizabeth to Callie Easton, sends it over.
All right, Mrs. Woodcock has got an announcement for her players. Oh, what a
There's
hit
a
right
point.
there. Was that Ava?
It was.
1911.
Good
PC.
redemption point right
Miss
there.
Woodcock watching on YouTube and yelling from the couch.
Wow.
Let's go, Lady Maroons. Mrs. Woodcock is super proud of you guys. So,
Wow.
Melissa, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, Miss Woodcock.
We appreciate that.
Tell you
And
what, we got
I know the girls.
the best of both worlds. We got Melissa Woodcock in the math department.
Hey, I got to ask you a question.
What's that?
Serious. It's 18-11. When we find a break, I'll ask you the question. You'll come back to me.
There's the serve.
Oh, the Intimidator hit it deep. You know,
man,
number 9
big
hits it hard for Somerset. We've already talked about that. She is a hammer.
Oh, my.
Maggie.
Good play
Number
there.
9,
Oh,
I'm telling you, dude, when number 9 brings it, she is one of the best hitters I've seen on the court.
it's a big-time point.
I mean, she doesn't have super size, but she's got speed in that arm.
Yeah, Alvarez for Somerset has just been – she's got some people's numbers here, especially
Yes,
that second
Alvarez
set was all
is a
hers.
nice player. I'll go ahead and call it out. She's an
Yeah.
opposing team, but she is nice, Brandon.
Callie Eastham sending it over. But, yeah, we got Melissa Woodcock in the math department, Brad Woodcock in the history department. Just keeping them rolling.
And Mr. Woodcock in the PE department, if you ever watch the
And
movie.
Mr. Woodcock
Yeah.
in the PE department, which could be Luke Elmore from time to time. No, I'm just kidding. Here is Somerset with the serve over.
Nice cross
Back to
court pass.
Maggie.
Hammer.
Oh, man,
Hey,
she went for the kill there.
she
Met.
hit it a little low. She hit it a little low that time.
She
couldn't
was
get it
met
all the
by
way up.
2 Somerset players.
18-13, Brandon. We need to be the first to 20 and the first to 22 and first to 24 and obviously 25, but let's play little short 2-point matches from here on out. The hammer.
Nice.
Whoa. Cross court, driving home.
Goodness gracious.
Yes, sir. Number 23 reminds me of Michael Jordan.
It
Coming
seems like
up and
this
bringing
set
it
has been
down.
perfect for someone to make an error and come right back and redeem themselves. Ava and Maggie both.
All right, let's
Big
go,
plays.
Intimidator.
Callie
Deep,
Eastham with the
deep,
serve.
deep, deep, yep. You could tell when that left her hands, Brandon, that one's going to be about 6 foot deep.
19-14, Sienna Mullins finds her way into the game. So we got Sienna, Abby, Ellen, Elizabeth, Maggie, and Anna in the matchup right now.
Okay, Ellen, Elizabeth,
Anna Farmer
Anna
sending
Farmer,
it.
wide. Yep,
2 wide.
yep.
19-15, favor of the Maroons.
Lefty serving for Somerset. Sienna returns. Miss Elizabeth sets up Sienna. Nice and deep. Okay, Sienna
Sienna with the save.
to
Here's
Elizabeth, to the hammer. Deep.
Nice
oh, wow.
play.
They just don't expect
Nice
that when
play.
she does it. And she keeps using Somerset just threw their hat over here.
I just
Mullet man just threw his hat.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
funny.
Hey, listen, Maggie, she brings that out of you when you're playing against her and you're a competitor. She gets you frustrated, gets you out of your element. That's a smart play right
Let's
there,
go, Hallie
James.
Joe.
Hallie Joe to try to ring them out here. Number 17 for the Maroons.
Nice deep serve. Nice set.
Man,
Wow.
what a kill right there.
Yeah, Hallie Joe with a great save.
Goodness
the hammer
gracious.
goes for another dink. This one doesn't work. They're ready for it. Back set. Nice block.
Net at the
Return
net
it
by
back.
Maggie.
Holt. Let's go ahead and return that. Hey, I don't want it. Take it back to your side.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Timeout, Somerset.
They're having a good
21-15.
time right now, man.
We're
that
having
was
a good time right now.
That's a big time play right there. That sets you up right there where you want to be.
Oh,
up
here's my
6.
question.
Yeah.
Where were you on Sunday night?
Sunday night, where was I?
Yes.
Probably at my La Hacienda,
Okay.
possibly.
Okay, I was
What
just
was
checking.
going on Sunday night?
Brad Woodcock supposedly made a spread of all these different delicious meats, and he's supposed to be a wonderful chef. And I think he had a spread that was just beyond the
Really?
nines. And people just, I mean, they ate so much they foundered, and they had to have a driver take them back home. And Brad was on the grill, and I was just wondering if you were there.
Well, no, I was not, but
Okay.
I've heard about these secret meat massacres at the Woodcock Hacienda.
Okay.
Apparently, they're pretty special. And,
Well, I just thought you were tight, but evidently that answers
no,
the
hey,
question.
there's a
So-
lot of magical things that happen in that pit boss, and it's pretty good. It's all about the sauce and the beef.
Melissa brags on him, so,
Yep.
I learned a lot through Melissa. But I got other sources, too.
Oh,
Good
really?
block right there, but out of bounds.
Other sources.
Other sources.
Well, he's if we're talking about Game of Thrones, the Woodcocks are the Oberons or the Martells of the South, where you got Phil Russell, who is the Lannister of the House on the North, right?
No, Phil Russell's the little dude I like.
Tyrion. I love it.
That's
the
Phil
imp.
Russell.
The imp.
Tyrion.
That's
he's
great.
got a little bit of royalty in the family, but not much. He's almost like a little outcast that's trying to find his niche.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
man, that's great. That's great. I love it.
Now,
Yeah, he's the
now
Lannister.
If we could just put him on a scooter back in Game of Thrones, if
Right.
we could have one that was just made out of wood and pebbles, then we would have this going on.
Oh man, so so we talked about his injury Friday night that he had from his
Out of
full calf
bounds,
muscle.
yes, sir. 23-17.
That puts us in a really good spot right now in this third set, James. Big time right now.
Sometimes, Brandon, I think maybe addition by subtraction, and then if you don't have Russell coaching, then we're better at Corbin. So special teams is better, wide receivers are better.
Love it.
I'll just make it up.
I love it. You look good, you feel good, you play good.
All right, here we go. Maggie setting up. Hallie Joe goes to
Ava's
Ava.
gonna
Miss hit.
Ooh, just
Miss hit.
just short. James, I don't know how I missed this, but on the entrance of the gymnasium here on the left-hand corner,
Yes, just put it up today.
they look unbelievable. Those photos of our seniors, man alive, that looks great. I'm sure Sopal Studios were behind that, surely.
I think that might have been Simple T Creations.
Simple T Creations, okay.
So I'll look it up and see. But, yeah, the banners are super nice.
Man, they look great. Sends it over. Oh, big time play. That was Ella Lancaster all the way. She
20
played that one to the 9.
23-19. I would really like to get to 24 here soon, Brandon. That's going to put a lot of pressure on them if we can.
Yep, it's close.
Maggie, Hallie Joe,
Callie
Callie.
Eastham
Yes,
sending it.
What a save. Wow, what some hustle right there. Set her up again. Ava, Dink.
Almost played it. Well, played it nicely.
Yes, sir. Run into
Took
the
a
line,
page out of
Judge.
Maggie's book right there. That was a nice little tap right there by Ava.
We have 5 set points, Brendan. 5.
5. Here we go. 24-19.
Mamba. Let's see what you got. You're going to call out that name.
Here we
you
go.
finish people off. If you
That's
got
right.
the name Mamba, it does not come back to them to serve.
Oh. Off the net.
Yep.
And
It
are they
rolled
calling?
right off her. Yeah, we're calling a double.
Okay.
It hit off Callie and rolled down her chest, and then she hit it. So, yeah, we had to call that one.
24-20. Still a good spot right here for BC.
Just takes one service there. One kill, one nice play. There
Got
it
it.
is! Wow, Callie Eastham,
Callie
I see
Eastham
you.
coming
The
through.
Intimidator. Look at Derek smile over there.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, that's my girl.
I love it.
Just
You're
hit the
right.
set
That's a
point.
tough spot to be in.
Yes.
Man, that's tough.
Hey, 25-20. Every set so far, 4, 5, 6 points.
It's so close.
Set 4 is gonna be the same thing,
Razor
Brendan.
close, man. And it was last year in both matchups that we saw. And no doubt it's going to come down to it here tonight as we get into the 4th set, James. It's been back and forth.
Is that
It's been a good matchup.
Dale Dotson strolling down the sideline?
I believe so.
I
Is
believe
that
I believe
Dale
that's
Dotson?
his walk. I try to go by walks. I
It's
think that's
hard
his
to
walk.
say.
Okay, we'll see when he comes back here. Kevin
I'm
Cook
not
obviously
sure.
didn't get to go home after work.
No,
He's been here
yeah.
the whole time. I don't know if I could do a suit and tie 24/7.
Man.
I think I'd have to take the tie off.
Finally
and
get
give me
some
a
relief tonight at
little
about
breathing
11
space on
o'clock in the
top-
house in
top
the Cook
collar.
household. Man.
All right, we got the student section going over. Let's see if Austin can
Marshall
zone in on
bowled a-
Marshall's leading.
Marshall bowled a
Oh,
strike
we
there.
missed the bowling.
As Mr. Lancaster was the ball.
Huh.
Pins brought to you by the students.
Hey, students, if you want to get on the broadcast, all you got to do is come and sit in the student section. We'll put you on TV. We'll make you famous, won't we?
Yeah, we
We'll make you famous.
They're all
Is that Young
superstars.
Guns?
Yeah, we'll make you famous.
We'll make you famous.
That's Young Guns. I like that. Young Guns too. A
You know,
very
y'all,
underrated
speaking
sequel.
of that, I saw that was Chandler Gobby's favorite movie.
Yeah,
Young Guns.
Young Guns. And why not, right? I mean, obviously that just makes us love
Well,
it more.
you know, Dalton showed us his quote.
Yeah.
You
gosh,
want to bring it
have
up?
Yeah, I'll get
There
that.
are three
right.
things in life that are a definite. Now, you want to bring it up for us?
Yeah.
I'll paraphrase it. Oh, here you go. You can say the real thing.
All right, let me find it.
Right at the top.
All right. Chandler Godby's favorite quote: "There are three things guaranteed in life: life, death, and 16 is always open." Chandler Godby bringing it with the favorite quote. Favorite sport, of course, football. His favorite college team, University of Kentucky. Hopefully that pays off this year, but I don't know, James. I'm willing to taper some expectations there.
Have you talked to him to see if he really liked Papa Smurf, or is he going with regular Smurf on the broadcast?
I saw him today briefly when he was walking to your class, and I said, "You ready to roll out 4 more?" And he said, "Oh, absolutely." He said, "Anything that I can do to roll out 4 more in a game, absolutely." So, hey, listen, this is a guy that when he says it, he's going to make it happen. So,
Okay, we're about ready to go with set number 4. We're up 2 sets to 1. What's your thoughts on our ESPYs idea?
I love it. I think, and again, I think thinking about the name of it is going to be great. We can get those ready. That's going to be a good time where you can bring in these athletes towards the end of the year and do an awards thing that would be real fun. And it gives our producer, Mr. Stike, some chance to be a mega editor and put together some stuff, man.
Yes.
Put it with some music and whatnot. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that could change things for our school.
Hey,
with that being done,
if there's some company out there right now that wants a video or commercial, they need to hire a man. Landon Stikes. They need to go in-house and save a bunch of money. They don't need to go with a professional marketing company. They
can you
come right
imagine
here.
the precedent that would set when you do that and you pull that off? That'll be unbelievable, James. All right. Starting off the 4th set, PC is up.
No. They're saying that she went over the
over.
net. And I guess that's completely over with the arm. I'll have to get the rule on that one, but they're contesting it right now, but we won't get this call. That's what they're saying. So right now Maggie's asking. Is that Maggie asking? Yeah, Maggie's asking. What happened there?
We're going to throw the challenge flag on this one. Is
That's
that what
pretty
we
much
can do?
what it is. The challenge flag. Wouldn't you like to have that during the game? Basketball coach.
Oh, I would love
just
that.
Take it and drop it out of your pocket like in football.
I would love that. I think, well, again,
and then we get to replay it and call it from up here.
Yeah, it makes us set up longer and makes Kevin Cook wear his suit longer.
Oh, he does
when
have
he's here
time.
longer.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
No, it's off.
Foreman.
Well, you know, we gotta say our prayers. Coach Miller had to miss all last week because of COVID. And you and I can safely say we got the best athletic director in the state of Kentucky.
Oh, my goodness.
So we're very happy with his vision to put us in the booth. And
yeah.
Why pick us?
Listen, I'm undeserving of this. I just get to come up here and hang out with my best friend and just talk and goof off.
Listen, you're my BF.
You're my BF. hey, in theory, that is true.
Yes,
I'm everyone's BF.
You're everyone's BF,
right?
Yes.
So we're able to just goof off and talk about the Woodcocks Meat Massacre and hopefully watch the Maroons win tonight. Here is a serve.
You know, it'd be nice to be invited over there sometime or another for like Thursday night football or Monday night football.
Hey, listen now. When you say
look
that,
here, watch some hustle by Sienna. Wow, get it back.
Ooh.
Dang it. What hustle. Number 4, I see you. Sienna, say
Somerset
my name, Mullins.
Jumping out, James. I think you're hopefully you're.
I don't
you're
want it to go
wrong.
5,
Yeah,
Brandon,
4
but
5,
I'm thinking it's going 5.
We'll see what happens. We'll see if we can
What
put
a
a stop
huge
to this.
district game. I can't say it enough.
3-1.
Sienna to
Elizabeth
Elizabeth to Sienna. Blocked it out of bounds.
Big
Sienna
time point there.
Celebrating. Sienna's fired up. Hey, also I didn't know this, Brandon. There are difference between a ginger and a redhead.
What's that?
Supposedly Sienna is a ginger, and then we've got
How do
Morgan
you-
Keith is a redhead.
Now wait a minute. I got to know more about this. This is an interesting phenomenon. I'll have to introduce
Now
it in my
Landon
science
tells
class.
me nobody's a redhead. They're orange heads.
They're orange
I've never heard
heads.
anybody called an orange head before. So
Well, listen now. Fiery spirits here. And possible error here on Somerset side, but saved. Abby Clevenger to the rescue. Back over to Maggie Holt, who sends it over. Big time save by Hallie Joe. Set up by
Oh, they hit
Ellen
each
Cherry.
other. Okay,
back
yeah.
over the net by
Wow,
Hallie
we got
Joe.
to dodge this point.
Oh,
out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds.
Yes, sir. Hit it
Good
long.
communication there.
3-3.
Tied it up.
Intimidator to intimidator.
Big time.
Hallie Joe. Brandon, it seems like we've had about 3 servers tonight. Hallie Joe, Maggie, and Ellen Cherry.
And you know what? We're talking about those.
No, Hallie Joe,
We're
baby.
talking about those great plays at the net, but really, and every long volley there is Ellen and Hallie Joe and Abby in the back keeping it alive, and that kudos to the work that they're doing for the Lady Maroons here tonight. Here's the serve.
Abby to Hallie Joe to Maggie. Come up and get it. Good way to talk, Abby. Hallie
we
Joe.
go.
The hammer.
Oh, just
good
short.
block. Good block. Yes, a little short.
5-3 Somerset on this one. Still early, folks. About 8:30 right now, but it's running into crunch time right here in PC
Deep.
Gym. That's out.
Whoa, Abby. I don't know how she laid off that one, Brandon.
I know.
I mean, that was coming
That
down
was-
at a rapid pace, and it was
Yeah.
dropping below her eyes, and she's like, nope.
That's a good decision.
Great
Played out in
decision.
our favor here. Here's Maggie Holt with the serve. And it's low. Maggie with the ace there.
Read what our man Gavin Stevens is saying
Gavin
right here.
Stevens says Pulaski in 4. No need for the 5th set. Let's be serious, fellas. Hey, I like the confidence in Georgetown. My man Gavin Stevens saying, listen, I got faith and confidence.
ace
There's
right
Maggie
there.
with
Maggie Holt
back-to-back.
bringing it right here. Man,
Love
I
it.
miss that guy. I can't say miss that
I
kid.
know,
Miss that young man.
Gosh, man. His size and his shooting
Athleticism
ability.
and attitude and charisma
Yeah.
and charm. And
Smoother than the other side of the pillow some nights, man.
Stuart Scott.
That's right. He's up there
Oh,
with Stuart
service
Scott.
winner. Maggie Holt. Yes, sir. Gavin Stevens, quote, bringing some energy
7-5.
right here.
Yeah, it's like, hey, listen, I'm
Hey,
channeling my
do you
inner Gavin
remember-
Stevens.
You remember the basketball game? And he got knocked out of bounds, and the Somerset cheerleaders were practically almost ready
Like
to
mauling him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't believe that because the dude was like already like just getting some stuff that was a little unnecessary. And then you know what happens after that timeout? He came out
He
and
goes
answered
off.
the bell and
Yes.
just shut them
Yes.
down. That's what I loved about
He
it.
took his cape off, and it was
He
Superman
walked the
time.
walk. He talked the talk, and he walked the walk.
All right,
His
girls are
game did all the
good.
talking.
Hallie Joe, beautiful set.
Ooh.
Block, okay. Anna Farmer stayed with it. Coming back across.
And
Double.
hit goes
Yes,
in
sir.
favor of us. Okay. 8-6 PC. This is we're in the 4th set, right? Okay.
We are. 2 sets to 1. PC up 8-6.
This will be great.
Nice deep
Ellen
serve.
with a nice serve. Yeah, finding the spot. Ava saving it here. Sends it to Ellen, who sends it over.
Tip us. 1, 2, and get it over, Becca. Nice tip. Oh, what a dive right there by Somerset. 2,
Man,
3.
keeping it alive.
Okay. Cherry to Hallie Joe to Ava. Ava,
Nice
soft
play.
spot.
The sophomore.
Brandon, now, I really, really think the libero could have dove for that one. Coach is yelling at her right now. I think she just saw it fall in front of her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy on that one. Because to me,
She's-
they were timed to recover for that one.
And our players in our backs have been
Good
putting
deep
her on her
serve,
heels
Ellen.
all night long. Ooh.
Tip.
Off the net.
1, 2, and we got to get it over. Good job, Ava.
And again, you said it earlier. These girls make it look so easy.
That was a good cross-court hit. About the only thing that Maggie could do right there is get an arm on it, and that's what she did. So it's almost a remarkable save. But, hey, let's get real. This set's going to go 25-23.
9-7. Yeah, you're right. That these girls make it look so easy. Goodness.
Hallie Joe tries something different right there. Nobody expected her to hit it over. Nobody expected
Over?
the set. Maggie does such a good job on the back row. I know I keep saying that over and over for a big, but you can't
Yeah.
imagine how hard that is.
It's out.
Out of bounds. All right, just wide.
10-7 PC.
All right,
Looks
Brandon.
like
we
Sienna
have a
Mullins
new
is going to make her
message
way back in.
from
Elizabeth
Miss
Dalton's
Woodcock.
making her way in. Miss Woodcock with another shout out. I've got visual proof of one of Brad Woodcock's Meat Massacre results. Miss Woodcock says, if I can see it, and these once again, James, my bad eyes.
The House of the South, the Woodcocks, do make the best food, and we are welcome anytime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Open invitation.
Man alive, that's so nice.
Tip. Yes, sir. Nice kill right there, Callie Eastham. The Intimidator getting it done.
11-7. PC.
Hey, Brandon, seriously, this is a nice crowd for a Tuesday night volleyball game.
It is. I'm proud of our student section, the families coming out in full support of their Lady Maroons. We just got to get some more staff out here, James. I'm with you on that agenda.
Nice block right there. Looked like Callie Eastham
Big time
again.
play.
Having a heck of a game. Timeout, Somerset.
Ella Lancaster's been on the sidelines for this game for the Briar Jumpers.
Hey, I'm telling you, Brandon, we talked about a game of runs, but you get the wrong rotation in there and you can't get a girl out. You've got to call timeout or you got to make a sub, and I think you're only allowed, what, 2 subs a set?
I guess so. I guess you're right. I guess
but
that
subs
does.
are limited. You
That
can't
does.
run them in
I
and
didn't
out.
know that.
The libero can come out any time.
Really?
That's
Okay.
unlimited. That's why they got that special
I didn't know
jersey,
that.
but-
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning about the volleyball game here. Man, I'm having a good time watching it.
Listen, my daughter played for 6 years, and I still don't know
Heck of a
stuff.
player.
So.
Heck of a player, that Nikkei. She came up
she's
here and
playing
gave us
club
some
volleyball right now at EKU and loves it.
club volleyball.
Molly Nelson and her on the same club volleyball team at EKU.
Really?
And just makes college experience so
Is
much
that
better.
kind of like intramurals, or
Yes.
how's that? Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
So I think they
Well, I'm
get to
sure
play
they're
other colleges too, though.
Giving everybody all they can handle. My goodness. Gosh.
She did say there's an A and a B team, and the A team was really good, and she would be on the B team.
Off the net,
Yes,
Elizabeth.
her.
Well,
hey,
hey,
Mamba, come on.
she's an A in our hearts. Both of her and Molly.
12-8. Brandon, I'm going in for a drink of Dr. Pepper.
All right, Ella Lancaster comes in for the Briar Jumpers as their libero's going to get set here for a serve. They're going to talk it out with the sideline official, if that's what they are called in volleyball. I'm not sure. On the PC side, we got Callie Eastham, Ava King, Elizabeth Dalton, our libero Ellen Cherry in the game, Maggie Holt in the back, and Sienna Mullins. Callie Eastham a bit outside, channeling my Bob Euchre. 12-9.
You know, Major League and Major League 2 were such good baseball movies.
Major League One is just so tough to beat.
You know, one
man.
of my favorite quotes. Let's compare.
Oh,
quotes.
there's so many great quotes from that movie.
One of mine was
I'm thinking of one right now. It's not 3RT, but it's good. Hey,
same one with the family jewels. And,
Yeah. you run like Mays, but you hit like crap.
and I love Serrano.
Oh yeah, Serrano's great.
Serrano.
Oh.
Nice kill right there. Was that Maggie Holt or Ellen Cherry?
14-9. Maggie Holt just showing out tonight. Abby Clevenger's going to set up for the serve
You know,
now.
sometimes they get so happy, it's almost like they're going to injure each other.
I know, right?
I mean,
It probably would injure me if they came at me
if
like
Phil
that.
Russell's in the game, he'd already torn an ACL. We'll put it like that.
I wish now that I know that he's going to be okay, I wish I could have been there to see it because Coach Godby was giving me his play-by-play when it happened. He said the first thing that they could all do was laugh. Like, that sounds bad.
Oh,
but
right there. Nice dink. Maggie Holt again. I don't know how
Just
many kills she
showing
has.
out.
But Brandon, right now,
15-9, 10 away.
we've had these girls play such a good match tonight.
Oh, they can smell it right now. Smell blood.
Nice
Abby
deep
Clevenger
serve
with the
by
nice
Abby.
deep serve. Off
Nice
the
right
net.
there. Callie Eastham returned to sender.
And
Callie the Intimidator.
And they've done so well up front that could be their legs kind of taking them out of the play right there too. And for
I
us
think
as
this
well.
lineup is so good when you have
The net.
Callie and Maggie at the net before the rotations.
Oh, right off the
That-
top
is that
of the
not
net.
2? Okay, 3. Good.
Caught him off
Abby
guard.
coming up. Callie
my
bringing
gosh.
it. Tip. No, out of bounds. Oh, man. I
That
thought
was
we
close.
had a tip there.
Let's see if we can see the replay on that one. On Maroon Sports Network, it's going to bring back instant replay.
Right, here's the serve.
Here is the serve to Maggie, who sends it up, set up for Sienna off the net. Maggie sends
That's
it over.
4 hits. Good call.
Oh, okay. 16-11.
Got my producer wishing for instant replay right now to show the fans.
Elizabeth
hopper
Dalton sets
deck.
it up for Callie. Sends it right back.
Blocked it out of bounds. Off Callie's fingers.
16-12.
16-12. All right. Brendan, I really, really want set number 4. I want Gavin Stevens to be correct. Guys, it's over.
These ladies play so hard, they deserve it. I want them to have a win on Maroon Sports Network. Go back to the next day and talk and celebrate. They deserve it.
And we need to talk to
good nice
kill.
Play by Alvarez there.
Miss Hoff and Mr. Wesley need to put it on the lunchroom tomorrow.
I believe so. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with that. That needs to happen. We'll make sure that happens. Absolutely.
We'll make sure, if you remind me, to remind them to make sure it happens.
Making sure to make sure that I'm going to set the reminder to make sure.
Here we go, Sienna.
Sienna Mullins.
Oh, nice kill, Sienna. Say my name, Mullins.
Good play.
I'm telling you, Brandon, this looks like a whole new player to
Morgan
me from last
Keith
year.
coming in for Callie Eastham. Anna Farmer back into the matchup as well.
Now, Landon's calling her an orange head, but I'm still calling her a red head.
I still want that phenomenon explained to me, the difference, because I didn't know that.
There's no such thing as an orange head.
There's no such thing as an orange head.
What a beautiful dump pass and calling a push on us.
Wait a minute. We never got our last point. I thought we were 18, but a while ago, but never mind.
I guess it's 17-14, Brendan. Tight match.
Ooh. Elizabeth coming in, sets it up for Sienna. Sends it back to the libero off the net almost.
Whoa, Sienna got that over
close.
the left hand.
Nice play by Ella, too, on that one.
1. Elizabeth. 2. Blocked by Anna. Come back across.
Anna, way to play with it there. Good hustle.
Nice block.
Play, double hit.
Yes, sir. Good double hit.
Great.
I don't know if that's Sienna or Anna. We'll both give them credit there.
We'll give them both. That was great plays there. Elizabeth's coming out. DeBoard's coming in. Hallie Joe's coming in for Sienna. Substitutions for the Maroons. Hallie Joe's going to serve. Great coaching on both sidelines here from Somerset, Coach Lang, and Pulaski County, Coach McCollum. Somerset sets it up for a big-time kill. It's out of bounds. Favor of the Maroons. 19-14. We're inching closer. Maroons can put it away with a win in this set. Hallie Joe with a deep serve.
Tip.
And
caught it out of bounds, but I thought that Abby tipped it. Coach ain't arguing.
What they're calling for.
Okay. She definitely went for it, but I guess she barely missed it.
Yeah, I thought she
Judgment
did.
call.
So there you go.
20-14. Hallie Joe deep. Nice serve.
Oh, nice play there by Alvarez sending it over, but good save by the Maroons. Maggie playing that one well. Anna Farmer playing that one well.
Good job, Ellen.
I'm sorry, Callie Easton playing that well.
Hallie Joe Becca.
There's the board with the send. Our libero, Ellen Cherry, playing her heart out. There's the send by Maggie.
Nice block right
there. Abby Clevenger with the save. Here's Ellen with the send. It's too deep.
You know, I got the name for Becca DeBoard. She may not like it, but Becca, don't call me Lucas DeBoard.
Don't call me Lucas DeBoard.
You like
How
it?
about,
You like
I
it?
like that. Becca DeBoard office. DeBoard office. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not on that one. DeBoard office. All right, here we go. Abby with the save. Set up by Hallie.
Oh,
Send by
hit.
Callie, and Somerset saved. Ellen sending up to
Nice
Maggie
left
to send
hand,
it
big
over.
back. Good job, Anna Farmer. Running into each other. Here we go. Second set. Number 9's bringing it. Abby with a good save. Come back to Ellen, who's getting it over. Maggie takes charge.
Nice
and
play.
Soft spot.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness.
You know what Maggie's energy reminds me of? Triple H when he throws back his arms and his hands and spits
I
out
love
water like she brings.
I see that, yeah. Triple H, WWE reference. Maggie Holt, well-deserved.
21.
She's going to serve here. She's had some sparks there serving tonight, James.
Nice.
And that's in.
Brandon, we got a little while. Let's hope it ends this set. But, I'm sort of thinking we may interview 3 players tonight after the game.
Let's do it. That sounds great. That would be awesome.
Maggie Holt pops out.
Absolutely.
But Callie Eastom's had a heck of a game. And I think Sienna Mullins has played very, very well. Best I've ever seen her play. Now, a lot of them have played well. We could probably interview 7 or 8 players.
The whole team might come up here, James. That wouldn't shock me one bit. What's the call here?
That was 4 hits. So
4 on us?
Hit,
okay.
Yeah. Ava sort of mishit
21-17.
Let's hope we get to interview the winning players of the game.
Yes, that's what we want to happen here. Here's
Ellen.
Ava with the setup. Hallie Joe's going to send it over. That was a nice hit. Amazes me how they're able to do it with their back to the net. They make that look easy. Nice play by Somerset on that one to lob it over.
Becca, Hallie Joe, Maggie with the push. Good and deep. Tip. Oh, Maggie diving. Look at her.
Nice save.
Look at that. Anna Farmer. Oh, nice, Maggie. Good. Look at Ellen Cherry.
Oh,
wow.
my gosh.
That may go up there, Brandon. It's one of the great plays. Keep going.
Maggie saving it.
Point of the year.
Man, big save.
No. Look at Ellen.
Wow.
Dang it. What a great point.
Great
Somerset
volley
might have
there.
won that, but I thoroughly enjoyed that point.
21-18. Both teams laying it out, but I love it. Ellen gets up with a smile on her face. She's in the moment.
They've got the energy.
Yeah, they're loose, James. I like that.
Oh, off the back of the net. Okay, lucky break for us. Ava gets it over, good and deep.
Sophomore playing big tonight for the Maroons. Ava King.
Good job, Maggie. Hallie Joe coming to Ava. Oh, good deep set. Girls are talking good. You hear them screaming up here, Brendan.
Oh, my goodness. Here's the setup. Hallie
Ava.
Joe with the
Dunk.
save. Ava with the
Soft
dump.
spot. Wow, she's picking things on Maggie Holt.
Time play.
Maggie big time Holt.
And she picked up on that. This is great experience for her. So proud of her. Big leap that she made from her freshman year playing tonight out as
I
she
know,
has.
I sort of like Maggie leaping Lanny Holt too.
Leaping Lanny
Yeah.
Holt.
Still
So
have no idea what that reference is, but we will.
it looks like maybe Hallie Joe's. No, she's staying in. It's just okay. 22-18, James. Inching closer here.
Oh, miss hit.
Net,
Miss
big
hit.
time.
2 points away. Hey, Brandon, as soon as we get to 25, you're going to be my time killer to rematch. I'm going to help get the camera ready
We'll do it.
for student interviews.
We can do
So I
it.
don't
We'll
see
make it
Ken or
happen.
Allie up here.
Listeners,
I need to
stick
transition.
around. If we get the results that we want to happen, it's a timeout right now. We are going to bring you some post-game interviews from much deserved. This is a long time coming. These ladies play hard. Our ladies play hard on the soccer field as well. We want to remember them and Coach Fabrizio. But tonight we've got the lady volleyball Maroons here, giving shout-outs to all of our student athletes. And I love that our student athletes came out that are not playing tonight to watch our volleyball team. Sydney Martin, our football players, our basketball players, all here in attendance tonight that we can see. So stick around if we can bring you post-game interviews from what we hope to be a victory here tonight, district victory.
I like how Sydney's down there just talking to Katie Jackson, her trainer. You can tell they got a close relationship.
One
Service
more.
winner. Service winner. One more.
24-18. Ellen Cherry serving with a smile on her face as there is 1 point away here for the Maroons. Let's send it home. Here's the call. Somerset with send over. Maggie with the serve. Hallie Joe sets it up for Ava. Goes for the kill. It's over. And Off the net, Maroons win. Maroons win in 4 sets. Well played match by the Briar Jumpers here tonight. Briar Jumpers, Maroons, big time district win, folks. Thank you for sticking around. I'm Brandon Foister, my sidekick James Murray, trying to make some things happen off camera. Kanan Cundiff is up here with his lovely sombrero hat. And we're going to talk just a little bit as the Maroons win 25-18 in set number 4. Coach Lang of the Briar Jumpers taking their only 3rd loss of the year. So that just goes to show just how close this matchup was tonight. Anything can happen. So Maroons move on. Big time win. They're feeling the win off this, and hopefully they can go and enjoy the replay of this as they deserve. Families, folks, friends, everybody tuning in tonight, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking time out of your evening to watch, and we hope that we brought you the best broadcast that we could. I'm Brandon Foister, and I will be taking you home, and we'll find out who our post-game players are as I see James making his way out. A lot of things that we got to talk about as far as giving shout-outs to our wonderful sponsors, Soulful Studios, our Women's Care of Somerset, our DECA Cleanup for Community Service, Coach Phil Russell and the coaching staff of the Pulaski County Maroons football team, our student section tonight, Magic Monogram for the lovely swag and T-shirts that we are wearing tonight with the Maroon Sports Network logo. We'd like to give a shout out to Sports Den and Gary Sewell and hooking us up, as well as our student athletes. If there is sports needs that you need, folks, then Sports Den is the place to be. Look no further. They are open on Saturdays and through the weekdays. See them for all of your sporting good needs. Hometown Hunters, because it's hunting season, why not? And then, of course, we want to give a shout out to Alex Wilson and RidgeNet for all of those possibilities. We're filling some. I've got some special guests that I see behind me right here that's getting ready to show out. So, folks, stay tuned. We'll bring you those interviews in just a jiff when I get the cue. But, again, thank you so much for allowing us to bring you the call tonight. We had a great time. If you have not been able to get out and watch the Lady Volleyball Maroons, we strongly and highly suggest that you do the next chance that you get. It's a Tuesday night, but it felt like a Friday night in here. There's so much excitement. The rest of our sponsors that we have, I'd like to give a shout out to all of our sponsors who helped make this happen. But we're going to count down, folks, and we're going to send you over to the ladies that helped make it happen tonight, that took some time out to come tonight. So, guys, when you're ready, we got some special visitors for you.
All right, ladies, what do you think about that big game?
Amazing.
It was great. I love that.
I'm extremely proud of my team.
All right, anything that you think that you could have improved on throughout the game?
Our serves. Speaking personally.
our serves were
Yes,
not there.
personally. And I think that even though we allow ourselves to get in a hole sometimes, we got to figure out how to come out of that. But overall, I think we did a good job. Yeah.
All right, well, I think you ladies did great. I mean, our biggest rival is Somerset. I think that both of you played great, but we're better. Are we better?
We're better.
Yeah, we're better.
Yeah.
We're better this year. All right. Sure. I think that concludes us. Back to you, Brandon.
All right, we're back on the air, so let's get ready to finish this up. So post-game, Brandon Foister, 4 sets. The 4th set was actually the farthest one away at 25-18. We got a little early momentum and it sort of rode the wave there, so 7 points. I didn't see really any set being 6 or 7 point difference between these two teams.
Very close.
The next match we go over to Somerset, it's going to be electric. Somerset's much improved, but this is a big win because, you know, they got us by 5 sets in district last year. But tonight it looked like we were the better team. Entirely every set. Second set we got a little behind there and sort of got rattled early on, but I felt like we were the better team.
Going back to what you said, was this Somerset's just 3rd loss of the year?
9-3 now.
Wow, so that's just shows you, it goes to what you just said. It was so close. Both teams very well coached. But James, I'm just so happy for our young ladies on our squad. They love it for the recognition that they can get. They love all the support. They really do, are genuinely are humble and just thankful for all the recognition they can get, and well-deserved. So I'm just so happy that they can just sit back and relax and get to enjoy a win that's on YouTube, because now they can just enjoy this and have everybody in their family to watch and enjoy it. The student body can enjoy this.
He doesn't know it, but I'm going to throw Cannon Cundiff on the air here right quick at the end. Cannon, put you on the spot. You're looking great in this sombrero. We really probably need to get you on the air. That mic's not going to work, okay?
We've really got to talk about – Cannon, you seem like a very interesting individual. Your choices as far as wardrobe goes, talk to me a little bit about what goes into it. Is it just one of those things where you scan the closet and you're like, yeah, I think I'll try that. Like, what's it work? You make the fur coat happen tonight, the hat, the luau
yes.
necklace. Tell me about what goes into the mind of Cannon Cundiff right here.
All right. So it's a very, very interesting process that I take when I wake up in the mornings. Obviously, I check Twitter to see what the theme is. You all should follow the student section Twitter just to let y'all know on that.
Okay.
So it was a black out tonight. I went into my closet, had a black outfit, wore it to school today to prepare it.
Hey, not to interrupt you real quick, but there's any way we can get this out to the teachers? So, I knew today in sixth period it was a blackout, and it's a little too late for me to change, for Maroon game. So any chance we can get that out to the faculty before the next game?
Absolutely.
Mr. Murray, I'm going to scream it through the halls, whatever the next theme is. I will shout so loud that Mr. Cook's going to have to come find me. But anyways.
Very bold, man, and brave. I love your choices, though, I will say.
I went into my closet, found the sombrero, thought it looked nice, threw it on, found this lei.
Absolutely. Everybody's got to see this. This is unbelievable. Our descriptions don't do it justice. Are the lights off when you wake up in the morning and make these wardrobe decisions?
The lights are not off. They're
okay,
on,
right.
Mr. Foister.
I love it. Hey, listen, you all can see Cannon in action, too, at Pep and Pizzazz as he teaches ninja classes. I didn't know this, Cannon, but we took 65 students from SEC this summer, and they said, I was asking the questions, where are we going? They said, we're going to Pep and Pizzazz. There's a American Ninja course. I was like, what? We go in there. I see my man Cannon moving some mats around, and he's like, I'm your ninja instructor. I was like, how brilliant is this?
Yes.
It's great. So, yeah, go see him at Pep and Pizzazz for that. If you want to give some props for that, go for it.
Yeah, that was a blast. That was awesome.
Well, we actually hired him. I didn't tell you this. We actually hired him to be our ninja coach and instructor after the Harlan County game. So now we've got him for all the basketball broadcasts. He's up here to get Brendan Forster's back for any broadcast.
Make sure you're here.
I got you. I hit him with a ninja kick.
All right. That's all we're going to need then in some of these instances. I could have used that last year, man.
We got it this year.
Oh, my gosh. My goodness. Well, anyway, I love the aftermath right here, folks soaking it up, talking about the victory here in the matchup that we saw tonight. Again, you said it. It was very even kill. From the students' perspective, Cannon, talk to me about what that was like here tonight.
Oh, the student section was live, baby. We were chanting left and right, screaming at our players, screaming at the other players. It was great.
A lot of smack talk happening, of course. Friendly 3RT smack talk.
100%.
So tell me, are you going to make this happen more normally here at volleyball games where we can have that same lively crew out here? What's going forward? What's the actions going forward?
Well, I usually don't come out to these, I'm going to be honest, but some of the volleyball players just talked me to come out.
Hey, yeah,
so I said,
love
all right,
it.
if I'm coming, I'm going to bring 110%.
All right.
So I brought the energy the best I could. We were yelling yes and no every time somebody hit the ball, depending on who got it. And it was just amazing energy.
You know what Foster and I would like to do is bring you and Marshall up here to call a set. Then we trade with you, and we go in the student section and just holler yes, no, and go bowling. And we just do a role reversal one day.
That's completely fine.
That would be a great idea, James. I think that would be great for the other sports as well. I think that's a great idea. And maybe we can get more teachers out here because of that. But, hey, let me tell you something. You know this. But what you all did here tonight does make a difference. These ladies really do appreciate the recognition. Mr. Travis coming through here giving us the thumbs up. But what you guys do does make a difference on plays here and there. So the more that you do that and more are involved, hey, this changes everything that they do out here. So we definitely appreciate you all doing this tonight.
Heck yeah, whatever makes a difference, whatever makes a difference.
All right. Well, All right, James.
Grab the Mac back.
Cannon.
Thank you so much.
Cannon. I
So
keep saying Cannon.
we going Cannon or Canaan? Because I got to say his name correctly.
Cannon. Okay,
I
I was
Foster's
saying it
one
incorrect.
thing and I'm saying another.
Hey,
He goes with
tomato. Just don't call me late for supper, man. I love
do
it.
you need some airtime here for this outfit, or are we going to leave just the viewers in suspense? All right, let's go over in front of the rundown right
All
here.
right, let's do
Viewers, let's bring up. This is what style is. Here we go. The
Yeah.
catwalk.
Here it is.
Da-da-da.
My
Whoa,
goodness.
yeah, coming back. Bring it.
So,
bring it. The heat.
I mean, oh
hey,
my.
Scotty Grubbs, fashion show.
My
if you don't get
gosh.
this man right here,
Yeah,
I'm going to say DECA has failed American society if they don't have Cannon Cunda for the fashion show.
Such confidence.
Yes.
That's what I like
Yes.
about it. It does not matter. And that's what I like about it. Just you make it happen.
Him
man.
and Allie and MSN, Austin Denny with camera, Landon. I
know.
mean, we're bringing it this year. aren't we?
Austin Denny with the Metallica
Yes,
T-shirt.
yes.
I love it. I mean, I've loved every bit
Man,
of
our
this tonight.
crew tonight, our crew's been remarkable. So we got to thank all of them. So thank you so much, viewers, for coming out. I know we're idiots and we like to have fun on the air. So, but we're self-proclaimed idiots and homers. Fans, I guess our next broadcast, we're actually going to bring Brandon. We're going to bring girls soccer Tuesday night. Our student section is cleaning up again. Awesome. Look
I
at him.
love that.
Cameraman, Austin Denny, zoom in on some of the students picking
All
up.
right, Marshall
Is that Ben
Livesey
Dalton
did
and
it.
Marshall and
Apparently Friday night, and I didn't know that there was a picture
called
that
it
came out.
We called it
That's
out when
awesome.
you were down there for things.
That's so cool. I'm telling
Picking
you.
up garbage, picking up
garbage,
Yes, that's what we're
helping the
looking for.
staff. That's what it's all about. I love that. Chipping
But
in.
Tuesday night, girls soccer on the turf, our very first
We're gonna do it.
soccer broadcast,
Let's
the
do it.
13th for the girls. 2 weeks later, on the 27th, we'll have boys' home soccer game on the turf.
Let's do
so
it.
here's the MSN schedule. 13th, girls soccer. 22nd, girls volleyball. 26th, girls volleyball. 27th, I skipped the 23rd, football. 27th, we've got a full schedule. 27th, we've got another volleyball
It's
game.
going to be awesome.
So 13th.
And, hey, listen, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Let's do this, folks. You've got a lot to look forward to when it comes to Maroon sports action. So that's awesome and well-deserved. I can't wait to see the soccer teams in action and get them live out on the internet.
We
for
got
everybody to
three of our
enjoy.
MSN people on MSN, Gavin and Gabe and DJ.
Yeah.
So we got 3 boys soccer players, so we
Wow.
can definitely go out and
So yeah,
support them for
we
sure.
got to give them shout outs. We'll work on their nicknames and everything too.
All right, we'll get ready to sign off, but with Melissa, you've already promised us a delicious dinner at
Meat
the Woodcock
Massacre at
House
the
sometime.
Woodcocks.
So yes, you go ahead. Yeah, we'll call that Meat Massacre 2022. When James and Brandon come, we are going. Marshall wants some airtime. What's he doing right here? Batman.
I think so.
Landon's
He's
talking to him.
The Dark Knight.
All right, let's bring him up here and let
The
you.
Dark
let's-
Knight is
why don't you-
wanting
why don't
to
you brag
return.
on him.
All
I'll
right.
give up my mic. You brag on him
He's
and get ready to take us out of here.
He's
What
got
do
the
you say?
hair. Yeah, we'll do
So
that.
you
We'll
do
send
2
him off.
minutes here, and we'll get ready to send off.
We got
Hey,
Marshall
Livesey, the student leader of the Pep Club, the one and only first baseman for the baseball team,
The Dark
self-proclaimed
Knight
Batman,
himself.
The Dark Knight. Come on the air.
I mean, how about the Pulaski County Maroons, huh?
How about that? I tell you what, we were talking to Cannon a second ago. What you guys do as far as the student section is awesome, and coming out here does make a difference. And I think these girls play hard, and it does make the difference in some plays here and there. So we thank you for that. But even more so, Marshall, you did this Friday night. And there's a photo that snuck out there through this weekend that I was really, really proud to see. And I'm going to say it again tonight. You in the student section leading a cleanup here in the sections tonight in the bleachers. That's awesome, man. So that's a great thing. Can't brag on you enough. But talk to me about what it is that you saw here tonight, Marshall.
What I saw was just a focused team. I've been to every game so far except one, and they can lose focus real quick. So I didn't see any of that. I saw them 24/7, going 110% the whole time, and I mean that's how the score looks like how it is.
Well, they play hard, and you all definitely came out and supported them. We hope that you can every chance that you get, because it does make a difference. They do play. It's so much fun to watch these ladies in action. They make it look so easy, but I've walked through the gym a couple of times during practice and been hit in the head by one of those balls. It does not feel good.
They practice hard.
Yeah. So anyway, hey, Marshall, we're going to sign off here. Any final thoughts or anything you want to say here as we go off?
Well, I mean, we play them again on Thursday for soccer, boys soccer at home. So
And we're going to have it on the live on Maroon Sports
I
Network.
mean, we're going to be right back at it.
All right. Well, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Marshall Livesey, our student.